Okay. So here we are once again back in Metro City as you guys are finishing things up and getting preparations planned for the construction of the dome. It is now morning of the next day after chasing down Maybe. And you guys now have 6 days left before the storm is upon you. As you go outside, you can actually feel this sort of tingling sensation that itches your skin as you walk around out in the open. You can feel the storm approaching even if you can't necessarily make it out on the horizon. It's actually close enough now that it's not just this dark area that you can pinpoint, but the actual horizon is starting to darken off to the east as it draws closer to your location. As you all begin to wind down from your various adventures from the night before, it is now the next morning, and what would you guys like to do? Where would you like to be, and where would you like to get started? Who wants to go first?
Firstly, I would like to talk to Doc real quick.
Okay.
In character.
Go for it.
So Freddy would walk up to Doc, look at him straight in the face, straight in the eyes, and just bows. Doc.
Queen, are you there?
I guess the answer is
Oh?
It's probably because they're playing on Xbox.
Mayday said he went to the little Doc's room probably.
I
Are you
guess
back?
I was talking and no one could hear me.
Yes, no, we can
Indeed.
hear you. We can hear you.
Yeah, problem.
Well,
Oh,
side
Doc's
effect
room
of
is
being
called
moved
the
and not actually joining the other chat. Well, I said confusion both in and out of character.
Okay. As Freddy bows, Freddy just says, "Listen, Doc, I'm sorry. I'm aware that I'm aware I can be difficult at times. I know that lately, for the past few days, we haven't been seeing eye to eye lately. And after our last experience, I feel like we should be friends again. If you want."
Oh, Doc just quietly stares at you for a minute. His mouth slightly hanging open. And then he closes it and tilts his head and looks at you for a little bit longer, and then he, like, quickly, like, almost unnaturally fast, like, the sand division you wish you still had. He gives you a hug.
And he proceeds to hug him back.
And this is like the hug that holds all of the pain of losing Maybe and arguing with Freddy. It's a hard hug. Like, possibly painful.
Especially
What
with
in?
those metal arms.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And the fact
There's
that
no
Freddy's
claws.
fit together.
There's no claws, but the spine I gave you may be a little cracked now, is all I'm saying.
a little too tight, please.
Roll a body.
Oh no. His body's been through enough Doc, let's go with the hug. And those of you that are perceptive enough may see as he quickly wipes a tear away from his eye. And then clears his throat and kind of just walks away if nobody else interacts or the conversation doesn't continue. Ow. So,
when that is over, I'm gonna take control of Candle and have him go over to Doc's as well.
say,
Hey, yo, Candle's back in town.
He's been in town.
boys
He's just
are
been
back
at work.
in town.
And more specifically, he's been resting for like the last day.
I patched you up
I
as
would
best
like
I
to
could.
clarify. Candle has no idea about the situation that's transpired.
We know.
Wait,
Yeah.
which situation?
Maybe.
Yeah, he went home
Oh,
after
right.
the Junction Jan fight and like took a rest.
Yeah, the only way he would
And-
know is if he
At
asked
least
LB's
for one
text
weekend.
for him.
It's like, so, anything crazy happened? Doc opens his mouth, Candle, like, raises a hand. I wasn't asking, seriously.
Uh,
Yeah, but, Candle's just gonna, like, go to Doc's, see Freddy not dead, which is, you know, a good thing. Doc also not dead, which is also a good thing, and just, looks at
fairly rare
Doc
for
first.
both of us, though.
Yeah, realistically, I feel like you guys should have died a long time ago, and me being gone for like a day is surprising that you're still alive.
Wow,
Um,
Candle has no faith in us.
Dude, you have nearly gotten yourself killed at least 6 times.
You're not the man you used to be.
And Doc picks so many fights.
Hey, that's the old Doc. I hope.
No, it's the current Doc too. Don't fucking sell yourself short. You haven't improved.
Don't sell yourself short. Oh God. Okay.
You think you've
God.
improved? No.
You know,
I'm not wrong.
I'm not
you
as
know
bad
that.
as I once was. Okay.
You haven't improved until a peer review or a review of your peers comes in saying you have.
No, the parole board has to have a word with you first.
Oh no. Also, Neon, your mic is a little bit scratchy. I don't know if that's just for me.
Oh, and Freddy, I feel like this might be a good time for you to bring up what you wanted to do with Candle to Candle. Because I don't.
Oh,
we didn't
right.
talk about it.
I believe Unit also wanted to do something with Candle.
I could be
doesn't
second
sound right.
last. I'm already being second last.
No, you can. You go first. I feel like realistically, Candle might be able to run into you first, Unit.
Freddy's probably still getting crushed by Doc. It's fine.
I thought you let
Alright.
go.
You know.
They're
things
clean.
happen. Shut up.
It's an emotional crush.
Freddy's
You
used
know-
to getting crushed by doctors.
Damn.
I mean-
True. Damn.
Ow.
Didn't have to do him like that, Sparrow. Fuck.
No, but maybe did. Ooh.
No, she didn't. Consent is still very important, Doc. Idiot.
Depends
Yes.
on what it's for.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Give me an example then, huh?
Give me a minute. I'll think of one. Anyway, you continue.
Alright, what's the question you have for Candle?
Oh, two was gonna ask him if you could get some of the The training he offered.
Oh, yeah, sure. Candle looks too dead in the eyes and just goes, yeah, sure.
All right. Just pick
Like
a time and place.
The air becomes incredibly dense for just a very brief moment. It's like, oh god, he's gonna fucking punch me or some shit, and then just, yeah, alright.
It would be funnier if Kendall looked him dead in the eyes and asked, "How do you know about the training?"
Oh no.
Oh, nudie wise, at Jan's when he offered to Frederick, I also intervened to ask for some.
It's not like I'm really trying to hide it anymore either.
Wait, what? Hold up. Any more?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the beginning he was super secretive about it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I refused to tell anyone what the fuck the back room was, but now it's just like, everybody knows. It doesn't really matter.
I wonder if Kendall has recorded himself in those like old tapes.
Those VHS tapes of working out and stuff.
Yeah. If
Selling them
Kendall-
to people.
If he had
aerobics.
one of those, yeah.
Nah. Simply no.
He's got ankle warmers on.
No.
Let me guess, VHS is too advanced for Kendall.
No, it's not too advanced. His training would be simply too advanced for mortal man
Mortal man.
and mortal women. He doesn't discriminate.
Who says what's a mortal?
Mayday said, only beings touched by God can accept his training.
So like, a mortal is everyone you know except Igor.
Oh.
What's Igor?
You know what Igor is.
A guy who serves you tea for free. A very
standing
generous
right
guy
next
who
to you.
serves you tea.
Candle.
Oh, hey, Igor.
Candle, not even fucking shocked by Igor, just looks at him. Well, you certainly aren't human.
What's a human?
Okay.
You're not that stupid. You're
Alright.
stupid. You're not that stupid.
That's a chill thing.
I guess next up, Freddy will go up to Kendo if Doc can let go of me.
Precious.
Squeeze a little harder just for me.
Yep.
Nah, replace yourself using replacement jutsu with unit. He's basically dumb as a log.
Mayday said, Doc left an imprint of himself on Freddy.
Literally.
That's good.
I mean, Doc's done quite a few gay things in his time. It's fine.
No.
Oh really?
Wow. Candle's homophobic.
I never noticed.
No, it's called old fashioned.
Okay.
Alright, so
Yeah, there's a
Freddy would-
difference.
Freddy walks up to Candle, asking the same proposal as two, asking if he could
Oh my
also-
god, he's proposing?
Shut the fuck up. You know what?
Not now, Queen.
Damn, he left. I hope he comes back in a second. He came back in a second. That's good.
I thought he'd be.
Yeah, Candle looks at Freddy for a second and just takes that moment to go, I guess my offer got fairly popular then. Sure. You and Una can both come by on Thursday, after the dome's been set up. Gotta deal with that first before we can deal with anything else.
Okay, Mr.
Got it.
Candle, sir.
Mr. Candle, sir.
Now, that being said, I have business with the doctor.
Oh no.
If
Don't
everyone needs me,
worry, I ain't gonna strangle him. Would have done so by now if I'd wanted to.
Yeah,
you might have wanted it.
I know.
With that being said, he goes outside and sits on top of his tuk-tuk again.
He's just he's like A-posing on top of it. Alright, yeah, so Candle's gonna go over to, Doc. Just say, hey Doc, you, busy right now?
Doc is collecting himself after his hug with Freddy. Few sniffles, clearing his throat, wiping his eyes. All of this done with his back to Candle, and
Candle, high enough
he
awareness.
collects
to just-
himself.
Candle's awareness is high enough that he immediately knows, and he's just like, "The hell happened to you?"
Don't worry about it. What's happening?
Today's the appointment with Candela. We need to
Yeah.
bring everything.
Yep.
Speaking about it, I just pop up in the hallway, waddling towards Doc. Are you going to keep your bad behavior aside, or I need to go with you?
You know,
Actually, I feel like Doc's bad behavior would be helpful here. I'm not talking about the sexual stuff. My granddaughter is 13 years old.
13. Yes, I'm not
Yeah, she
that
is
much of a.
13. Look, I get it. You're a hornball, but do not.
I'm
get even
not.
Close, yeah, good. If you get even close to my family, I will kill you.
Family maybe. Your granddaughter, no. I don't know. You might have a son. You don't know.
Not a living one.
Ooh. Okay. Nephew, maybe? I don't know. Anyway.
Nah, only child. Well, now I'm an only child, but still.
Okay. Anyway.
He murdered them.
I did not murder them. My dad did.
Okay. Okay. Oh,
Mayday said.
God.
He ate his brother in the Wombi.
Wombi.
No, I did not eat my brother in the Wombi.
The Wumbi is real.
The Wombi.
No.
I love me some Wombi.
We'll talk about Wombat.
No.
No, you're not. Your wombat isn't real. It can't
Are we
hurt
talking
you.
about wombats? No. But we need to be on our way. Only got a couple of days left after all.
Yep. Having
No,
pulled myself together, Are you driving, or...
We have unit outside. I can just ask him for a ride.
Okay.
I still refuse to go into that fucking Hot Wheels car.
I figured, but, you know, I thought it was worth an ask.
Hey, what are you talking about?
My car.
It's not his car no more.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's there.
Oh my god!
What?
Did nobody else hear that fart?
No, I heard it.
What the?
Okay.
It was
Holy,
just Donald Duck.
holy crap, my guy. You get any on ya?
Can you go on from this? I don't want to do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Again, do you need me to go with you? Because,
you can if you want.
I mean, we still have a new employee to adapt, and I'm planning on starting an education program for the children.
I would say, Bell, you aren't needed in this case. I appreciate you wanting to come along, but I don't think it's necessary for you to come along. After all,
It is
it's
optional, but
all
not
bureaucratic
necessary.
stuff.
Optional, but not necessary.
It's all bureaucratic stuff. This is actually something that Doc would specifically be good at.
You just sound so surprised.
I was just imagining this scene, Doc strolling into the room in his chair, but he's like petting Bell like a supervillain petting his cat.
Yep.
James Bond style.
Story checks out.
You know what else checks out? Most of your patients. Ooh.
Well, except for Lucas.
Ooh. God damn. What is it with people not pulling punches today?
I don't know.
I mean, he checked out just without telling anybody.
He checked out. It was just emotion.
Oh no.
Yeah, but Candle's going to inform everyone, hey, we're going to my granddaughter's office. We'll be back soon after we deal with some stuff.
He speaks up, asking if he could tag along.
Freddy, with all due respect,
Understandable.
thank you.
Don't need to finish.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I appreciate you stopping me before I said something to hurt your feelings.
Oh.
Alright, Doc, let's go.
Doc grabs a whole bunch of paperwork, and goes.
Who left?
Yeah,
Neon.
fix his mic, don't worry.
Neon's back.
Gotcha.
Excuse me.
So, you guys are not going to do anything else before you go to Candela's?
Did we need to? Oh, wait.
Certainly you do.
Should we go check on Mars?
Well, okay, so in the message we were told that he's normally extremely efficient, and when I was in the call, he said, normally speaking, his devices are just gone. So, knowing that, and knowing things are a bit sloppy, we could go into Burger Bell. Like,
Okay.
there's a possibility that he survived. We didn't see the
Right. Right. This is where we actually find the body in the.
Mayday said,
We got
"Can I
into the
come? I
freezer,
want to
but
make
never
a
picked
business
out.
opportunity with Candela."
Wait, who wants to make business up to?
Mayday.
Mayday.
No. Anyway.
He was like, if someone else
Oh,
is sure.
God.
If it were literally anyone else, say sure. No. I'd entertain it just a little bit.
Maybe let's hear out his business opportunity before we shoot him down.
I'd like
so
to roll
quickly.
persuasion.
You don't roll persuasion on players.
I'd like to immediately see through your bullshit.
I
Oh.
wonder what they're gonna propose.
Yeah, let's. What business
I'd like to
opportunity?
use my fuck you as defense.
Oh, fair.
I like
But-
your Moxie kid. Unfortunately, sets an Uno reverse card on the field.
Oh no.
See, that's the stupid, and I am going to interrupt in the middle of the session to talk about this. An Uno reverse card is not a reflect. If someone gets +2, they can't do a reverse card to make the person that +2 them get +2. You still get +2, and it skips your turn. All that a Uno Reverse does is that it changes the direction, which you can't even do during an action card. It's one of those things that
Sounds
really
like
infuriates
someone
me.
who
I'm
got
sorry.
Uno reversed.
Fine, I will
Oh, no.
use a. Fine then, I'm gonna use a fucking instant from Magic the Gathering to reflect
Nah.
this attack.
There
It's the
are
Yu-Gi-Oh!
cards
effect.
in Uno that you can use to
Changing-
reflect damage. It's just not an Uno Reverse.
Well, I know, but it feels
It's
wrong
the
to
effect.
It feels
Can the-
wrong.
I
to
just
the
hate that it's
fucking-
become this popular thing in media of just like, no, you with the Uno Reverse card. I'm like, that's not what it does.
Okay,
Candle.
it's a mixture of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a
Candle.
mixture of Yu-Gi-Oh! and
You
Uno.
just need
It's
to
just
pull Mirror Force.
Mother, I'm scared. Please pick me up.
Also, Neon, I don't think it fixed your mic.
What's a Uno?
If it is are they still scratchy for anybody else?
No,
Yeah,
For Neon?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no.
I don't.
It does sound like a little scratchy to me. Sometimes just leaving and rejoining. Sometimes checking to make sure that your cords are.
Yeah. It sounds like one of the cords is like half unplugged.
I would suggest unplugging your cords and plugging them back in. Sometimes that can get rid of static electricity. That sometimes does it.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes using a hammer helps.
Yeah. I would recommend against that.
Sometimes using a hamburger helps.
Yeah,
I would
Hamburger
agree with that.
helper.
Nothing no loop can fix.
No.
All right,
I'm
so
sorry,
Don't
what?
bring up
Who-
lube in front of Doc.
who's going where and doing what?
Mayday said, I want to talk to her about the mom and pop shop. Since I'm buying the debt, I'd like to see if there's anything she can help with it.
Dude,
Wait, who's that?
I'm sorry. Okay, first of all, where is this mom and pop shop? Second of all, is this a situation of a business that needs to be filed under to make
Junction
sure that things
jams.
aren't No, we're
You're
already
what?
okay. No, so you because we need to pay the favor.
Oh.
We never got those favors from those orgies.
Yeah.
Now that being said, no, because we are dealing with something more important than the debt at the moment
True.
that needs to be dealt with
you know,
immediately.
After we do all the paperwork, why don't Mayday? Why don't we
Give her
throw
my
a
number, winking face.
If you don't get that,
She is
fucking look
13.
off- If you
Yeah.
don't get that,
Kid K.
if you don't get that look off your face, I'm going to rip your face off.
So you know, Mayday, maybe we how
Shusha's
about
13, not in the weird way.
how about we throw a celebration orgy where we charge everybody half a favor to enter, and you can invite all of your
I
fans.
already have a bunch of favor.
From the
Okay.
gambling?
I was gonna pay it out of pocket.
Oh, yeah. Remember they gambled? They got money for it.
No,
but I
but that's
wanted to
not
help
about
in
right.
the long run.
The thing is, nobody.
Since they will
It would be
probably
a-
stay in debt if they don't get help.
It would be an anonymous donation, though. Is the thing.
I know.
So.
I think that Jens is not aware that she's owning this money.
It's not.
So we can just we just said that it's everything fine, right?
Yep.
And we are going to pay it anyway. So
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't see what
Oh well.
problem you're seeing there.
I'm gonna step away from a minute because I hear something weird outside my house. I'll be right back.
Hey,
Good luck.
hey,
Shoot it!
this is how so many horror movies start. Don't.
Shoot it!
really
You're
is,
American,
though.
shoot it!
I'm gonna be on my phone for now.
You actually sounded fine there, Neon.
Shoot
You
it!
didn't hear what I said then. I said I'm on my phone. So obviously I would sound different.
Echo, echo, echo.
Right, but you're not scratchy, is what it is. Anyway.
Like, as I said in the chat, it's the weird thing. It sounds perfectly fine on my audio mixer, just only on Discord.
Well, Discord's an asshole sometimes, so, you know.
That's better.
After the session, I'm probably going to try and uninstall it and reinstall it.
It actually isn't scratchy anymore, so I don't know what changed, but, you know.
As I said, obviously it's not.
Oh.
As I said, obviously it's not going to sound the same as I'm on my phone, not my computer.
Well, the computer sounded better, anyways. Anywho, I'm back, so.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Pleasure to meet you back. I'm Doc.
Alright, do you want to die today?
No.
You're gonna take 5 points of fire damage, like.
No.
No, I'm just gonna have the assassin that was sent after you arrive a little bit sooner than expected.
What?
You know, it's not like I didn't
Why
expect
would
to happen.
someone send a hitman after him?
I wonder why.
It's not like every person they meet dislikes them.
What?
Some of them just really hates them and want to kill them.
But Dad.
No.
No buts.
Alright. I think we need to move on. There is a paperwork issue that you guys want to do, where you want to go to Candela and get the construction underway. However, before that, you have 2 issues. One, there is a matter of fulfilling Junction Jan's debt, which I believe Mayday said that they wanted to pay for, but now they want something out of the deal. So it's not out of the goodness of their heart. Now they want something. I don't understand that situation, and I'm going to have to ask you guys to figure that out.
Yeah.
Either in text or something, because I think we need to move on, because I don't want to spend an hour trying to figure that out. There is also the idea, or there is the issue that Mars is missing and Burger Bell has been burned down.
Yeah.
Accurate.
So you guys can still put in their paperwork, but well.
We're gonna drop by Burger Bell first. Mainly because mild doubts about, you know, what overall happened.
You guys also have Firefly's calling cord if you want to contact them.
Nah.
Later.
It's not like he's... The thing is, it's not like he's gonna sell out the person who hired him. That would be unprofessional, and it wouldn't exactly get him more work.
But he was the one person that was there at the scene of the crime that could tell you what happened to Mars.
Yeah, and he knows that Candle was there, and he knows that that Doc was there, so why in God's name would he intentionally come and meet the people who were coming to clearly check up on someone? I feel like
he intentionally knew that you guys saw him, and so he gave you his business card, being like, I don't normally do this, usually I like to leave a clean slate and not get seen, but since you guys are here and it is hard to get work, let me know if you need me for anything. That's literally the transaction that happened.
I wasn't there for that, and Doc still hasn't told me about the card.
That is up to you to decide.
Are you, hold on, are you Soap or Candle right now?
I am Candle. I need to change my name. I'm sorry, I am still somewhat tired.
Why? So, if Candle was there.
Yes, he was there, but you never explicitly specified about the card.
I did.
Alright, well.
You came outside, Doc was holding it, and he told you what happened.
Damn, that's kind of cringe.
Yeah.
Damn, actually telling your teammates what happened.
What? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Who would do something like that?
You're not supposed to do that. Like, haven't you learned your lesson from Freddy?
Speaking of which, Nightshade, Freddy.
Yes.
You know that that tracker that you had in you that got taken out when you got your spine with the Sendevistan removed, that the Repo-man held onto?
Yeah.
That you said that you wanted to actively have a searcher looking for that if it ever activates. It goes off.
Oh.
And
Let's go.
it starts blipping a little bit, almost as if it's sending a coded message. Would you like to roll something for me to decode this message?
Yes. Let me see what I can do. What I can roll.
Do I also see that? Well, I guess Igor would be the one that also sees it.
Would Bell be able to see it?
No. You could do something like tracking or cryptography would be the perfect thing, because that's like decipher.
Oh yeah.
Cryptography or cryptography?
Cryptography. Excuse me. You could also do some sort of tech check. I will allow your roll ability interface, but with disadvantage.
No, I'll go ahead and use a cryptography.
Okay.
For that, I got a 15.
You got a what?
15.
Okay. You get a very simple message.
Uh-oh.
And as you decipher that message, it goes offline, but you were able to pinpoint the location and decipher the message with your software that was running automatically without you needing to do it. You get this information. It's a simple message that says, "Come along," and you have the location.
Now, I would like to clarify. Does that say COME?
You know, he has a point.
Wait, does anyone have a gun?
It's
I have
just
a gun.
like maybe sending hate mail to Freddy for no reason. Just come along.
You're horrible.
I have a
Oh
gun.
no!
I have a gun is my gun. Don't try me.
Oh.
So, speaking of meeting with people that get hired to do hits and whatnot, and also sharing information with the party, there's that for you.
Would you like to share with
I
the
have
class?
some other things, but I'll sprinkle them
Never
in
gonna share
every
it
so
with class,
often.
it's fine.
Oh yeah, don't forget, Freddy, you do have to actually tell Scope about this shit.
Oh yeah.
You literally have a
I'll
contract
tell him
with
after the encounter.
him. No,
Oh my god.
you would be in direct violation of the contract and thusly be forced to pay the fine of 3 favor for each contract violation.
Oh, that's cheap.
You should have made it 10.
No, Freddy, you misheard me. For each violation. By
Alright, I'll notify
knowing,
Scope.
by knowing about it, by knowing about it and not telling, that's 1 violation. By going and not telling, that's another violation.
Oh, hush. No metagaming. Let's just see what happens.
Alright, so firstly, I think my first destination I have to go to is Tori's apartment just to take a gun.
Okay. Yeah, she lends you one of her medium pistols.
Okay. So yeah, then I'll notify Scope.
Either that, actually, she's probably not there, so you hack your way into her apartment, leave an IOU.
I have a spare key.
Okay, yeah. And you borrow one of her guns.
Alright. So yeah, just so I don't pay a fine of each violation I violate, I notify Scope of what's happening, tell him not to intervene in any shape, any way.
You should still give me the access. I do have a sniper rifle.
That is true, but he wants me to go alone. if I don't go alone, there might be consequences.
And how do you know that this isn't just an outright trap?
I'll have to take my risks.
No, you don't.
out of character counter. If Freddy dies here, we no longer have to worry.
If
about
I die here, you won't have a Netrunner.
You know.
Bell works both ways now.
But I go to the coordinates he sent me.
Okay, we'll deal with that in a little bit. What's everyone else doing? Also, the reason why I did that is because we just had character development between Doc and Freddy, and then Freddy's like, I'm gonna be a better person, you can trust me more, and then immediately gets a text from his ex and be like, yeah, I'm gonna cheat on her again, let's go.
Old habits die hard. Old habits
Just
die
immediately
hard.
returns to his old ways.
I'm still waiting in a car for those two, so... Or the tuk-tuk per se.
So, Candle and Doc are gonna go to Burger Bell?
Yes.
Yes, I believe Unit is offering us a ride. Would anybody else like
you
to
guys go outside and be like,
I
hey,
am
wait,
following.
where's Freddy? I thought Freddy was gonna give us a ride. And 2 just drives up and he's like, oh, he left, but I'm here.
I am following.
Doc
Okay.
mutters under his breath, and right when I thought things would turn around.
How is Neon following? Is he just like on his Heelys, just like skating after them?
You know, to be fair, he can probably keep up that way.
He's doing a lot of skitching.
By the way, Scope is going to go ahead and message Neon and just ask, hey, you up to assist me with backing
Hey,
up
you up?
our resident dumbass?
Holding on to the back of the tuk-tuk while my Heelys glide along. I send a message back saying, what's going on now?
Which
You
dumbass?
know,
You alright?
just a very simple reply of, oh, you know, Freddy being Freddy.
I just headbutt the back of the tuk-tuk.
Hey!
Yep.
Stop!
Headbutts back
Stop
of
the
tuk-tuk.
car! It's an emergency! What is it? It can't be important.
Freddy's
It's Freddy!
stupid!
That's every day!
Can't be
Exactly.
important. It's Freddy.
Okay.
Oh, alright, so yeah, nothing important.
The meter's still going.
I can't come with y'all now.
You all
Doc,
get-
here, take this stuff.
There's a pop-up on everyone's UI that says Freddy has left the party, and Scope just or Candle turns to Doc and says, "Y'all hear something?"
I feel a disturbance in the force.
Hey, can I get one of you check my phone? I got a notification.
Doc, Candle 2, I can't go with y'all. Here, Doc, take this stuff. And he just gives you like a binder of paperwork.
Okay.
I think
out of
everything's filled out
character.
right. Bye.
Doc quickly flips through it. Out of character, what is?
It's the paperwork for his music studio.
Guitar.
The
Oh,
music shop.
right.
Sonic
Okay.
Beats.
Gonna put a supersonic racing.
You know it. Gotta go fast.
Roll a singing check.
He's clearly failing the singing check. Can you not tell?
Stop! We're gonna
Neon,
get
just
copyright
stop.
claimed.
How?
DMCA.
I have said like no word.
You'd be surprised what they can claim off you.
Just the how. Oh, it was so
But yeah, Neon just skates off, sends a message to Scope asking where he wants him to go.
Yeah, Scope is gonna send a nearby address to where Freddy actually is. Send a text of I'm setting myself up in a nearby building with my sniper.
Question.
If you
How
want-
are you tracking Freddy?
He sent me the address.
Oh, did he?
No, I didn't.
No.
Ah.
He's going alone.
I have. Okay. I don't want to. Okay, the main reason. Okay, if you hear wind, I'm outside at the moment. I don't
Okay.
want the same issue of what happened the last time when we tried sneakily meeting up with someone. What was
The
that
prank
man's
incident?
name? Samson?
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's I mean fair, yes. However,
Rebuttal,
are-
F you?
no, I have a very simple argument, right? And that argument is we stand a very real chance that this be the repo agent, and as you may or may not recall, the repo agent was strong enough that he may not have actually taken any damage from you and was simply lulling you into a false sense of security when you did a move that had the power to break someone's spine.
Oh yeah, and he did this twice.
You don't have anything to be taken, sure, but the thing is, you still stand a chance of getting fucking annihilated, and I would prefer you didn't die.
Really? Why?
I'll be on the defensive.
Because that violates my contract.
Okay, I would be on the defensive because usually I'm on the offensive.
Okay,
Really?
but
You don't
I would
say.
like to make the very simple argument as well that with the Samson situation, Doc and Candle both showed up to the same place at the same time. In this case, Dope is just not gonna be in the building. He's going to be buildings over, getting ready in case his sniper rifle is needed.
Again, you also got to take into consideration that this guy could know everything and anything. He could have been spying on us. He could probably be looking at me, or spying on Freddy of what the hell he's doing. He could be looking into his contact info, what he's doing, who he's contacting. I don't want to take that risk.
I feel like you're overthinking this.
I don't want to take the I would, dude. You're rich enough to buy a new fucking Sandevistan. You're not rich enough to buy a whole ass new life, okay?
Actually,
Technically you could buy a new fucking identity and everything, yeah. But Freddy,
I mean, technically, you can
I'm like
just buy another
actively
person.
being like, dude, you're my friend. I don't want you to fucking kill yourself.
I mean, this is a
Is-
dystopian future. You can't just buy another person.
Is Scope saying that Freddy is spineless?
Fuck you.
I mean, you laugh. You know, honestly, that was priceless. I'm so proud of you for that.
Die. Anyway.
Yeah, I
Man.
reused the same joke that I made 2 sessions ago.
Yeah. I know. Anyway.
And it was still absolutely hilarious.
But seriously, Freddy, like, I get it. It could be a big risk, but also in you guys' last encounter, this dude had a weapon that could shoot through several rooms and wouldn't stop at just you. You are
Speaking of, we
outmatched
didn't-
in every way, physically, mentally, everything.
I mean,
Wow.
that's what he
You
said.
You know, that's true. He did shoot the ground. Did it actually go through several floors?
No,
Well,
he widened the beam so that it glanced off of a corner and didn't actually do any piercing.
But it was able to discolor something.
All I'm
Regardless,
asking is a little bit of trust here.
dude, I would give you trust if you didn't do this literally all the time.
No. It's not Freddy they don't trust. It's whoever Freddy's going to meet up they don't trust.
Like, it's
I would
not
say
that I
it's both.
distrust. Yeah, it is kind of both.
Okay, alright, I was trying to be a nice mediator, but okay.
No.
No, I hate
look,
Freddy.
Freddy, I love you, but I had to literally force you into a contract so that you would tell me things. Like,
I told you the things, but I never gave you the coordinates.
I don't want you to die, and I'm trying my best to
okay, how
avoid
about
you
this?
dying.
Okay,
Just let me be myself, Dad.
I can promise you this: if combat ever starts, I will send a message in the group chat as fast as I possibly can.
No,
While dodging.
Freddy, you do not understand. Last time, sure, that makes sense because we were in the same building.
Okay, all right. Enough of this debate. You guys are not having this in character. This is metagaming. I would like you guys to please calm down. I mean, if you do want to call Freddy, Freddy can choose to answer or to, hang up on you or whatever.
Okay, I'm just saying, dude, it's... Last time we were in the same building, it was gonna be a couple of actions before
All right,
we showed up.
And once again, I'm saying, let's not have this discussion right now.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to explain.
It's understandably upsetting. So let's just let whatever nonsense happens. You've done your best. Let's move on.
Oh my god.
Fine.
Alright.
Just whatever.
All right. So, Scope does not know where Freddy is going. Does not have a way of tracking him necessarily.
Yeah, so never mind about the text to Neon in that
Okay.
case, because if I don't have a way to find Freddy, it's pointless to bring back up.
Okay. So, one group is going off to check on Burger Bell. Scope is having an aneurysm in his office. Freddy's going off to meet somewhere alone.
Yep.
What is Bell and Mayday doing during this time?
Well, I'm making sure that our new employee is adapting. Make sure that if needs a room, we'll get that ready and stuff like that.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yes, certainly.
Do you want to show her around?
Yeah.
Another important question. Do you allow the scooping? Do you allow her to scoop you up?
Oh.
Like,
Do you mind if you get picked up and carried around? Even though you're trying to lead her?
No, I don't mind.
Okay.
I'm already used to that.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
over here,
She picks you up in her
Chris,
arms and just sort of holds on to you.
And I'm just like pointing to the direction of like where to walk, and like over here we have that thing because like
She points to a section of the hallway that's got white stains and asks about that, and Igor comes over and says, "I'm having a little trouble getting the milk stain out of things."
Stain.
oh, cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, like, he's not being, hyperbole here. That's just something the unit caused. Because he drinks so much fucking milk.
Yeah, so we all
Yeah,
have our little
one of-
quirks.
One of our
Unit drinks
patients.
gallons upon gallons upon gallons of milk.
I believe it.
And everybody else has normal hobbies.
Yeah.
One of our later patients disappeared with half a stock of milk, and I guess it went into the walls. I don't know why.
There's like the freaking what's it called? The milk gallon challenge thing where you're supposed to like chug a full ass gallon of milk. Yeah. Like that.
It's not
But
as bad as the
if
cinnamon challenge, where people actually died from inhalation of cinnamon.
Not a problem.
Sorry, that's not funny.
Yeah, I'm showing you around, and once I'm done with that, because that probably won't take long. I mean, it's a tall building, but probably won't take that long. I will start working on a project to start teaching the kids that Doc adopted.
Okay.
Hey.
One of them not even speaks streetwise, so I thought that would be important.
Sounds good. With the main group that is heading towards Burger Bell, you guys are making your way through a section of the city that is actually getting less and less populated. You get the idea that the construction crew, or rather the demolition crew that is coming through, is becoming to make a more active presence. You can see that the larger buildings that need to be taken care of are actually getting selectively knocked down and bulldozed. None of the normal-sized buildings have been completely destroyed yet, but just like any building that's got taller than 6 stories is being systematically broken down. But they're preparing for the dome to be built. They're just waiting for the finalized paperwork to come in.
Why are they knocking down buildings taller than 6 stories?
To fit the dome on top.
My building is taller than 6 stories.
Okay, so Doc, I assume this section of town is like outskirts of the town?
Yeah, the edge of the dome.
Yeah, so this is most likely around the edge of, where everything's going on.
Yeah.
And because of that...
Yeah. Brain not fully working still. It's fine. That makes sense.
Oh no, your brain isn't fully working?
Shut up.
It's,
Basically...
How is that possible?
Buildings are going to be broken down. They're just starting with the biggest buildings first.
Okay.
Okay.
But yes, as you make your way out here, you eventually do drive up upon where Burger Bell used to be. And you're actually quite surprised to see that it is still mostly intact. It is significantly charred, but actually most of the construction was metal and plaster and concrete, materials that are not burnable by most standards, as this is a fast food restaurant designed to withstand some of the more hazardous elements, as well as kitchen fires and other things and whatnot. You can see that this section of the city is basically completely abandoned. You don't see anybody, as most of the homeless residents that hanged out in this area have decided to find somewhere else safer to make their bed. But upon arriving to Burger Bell, what would you like to do?
Just go inside, I suppose.
Okay.
I mean, how is the state of
have a
the
look
building?
around?
What state is the building in?
The building actually looks a lot cleaner than it did the last time that you guys were here. A lot of the refuse and sort of grime that was stuck to surfaces and on the surrounding ground has been burned away. You can see that a nearby building also caught fire, and its damage was significant more than Burger Bell. However, it only damaged half the building and collapsed inward on itself. Otherwise, Burger Bell, other than being basically soot covered and stained with fire marks, doesn't look that bad.
Soot covered and stained with fire marks.
Sounds like
Notable improvement.
Yes. It actually doesn't smell like anything other than that burn smells like charcoal. As you walk, you can crunch down and scuff up some dark footprints. Yeah.
I'm gonna make ash angles.
Candle's gonna
Angels.
walk in.
Ash angel.
Yeah, Candle's gonna walk in.
God.
I walk in as well.
I'm still getting over Ash Angels.
Does Unit actually lie down and start doing an Ash Angel?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Neon?
I heard of Snow in books.
I just look at him. I just look at him unimpressed, and then I walk in after Candle.
I'm gonna make an ash ball. Watch.
Unit, we get it. You're dumb. Anyway.
Mayday said, "Does it even snow in 2077?"
Well, we're about to find out. There is a storm coming.
Neon, I need you to roll me a d10, please.
Is this if it actually snows or not?
He's
Maybe like
checking to see
nuclear
if you
snow.
get Kanesa.
Oof. 2.
Vanessa.
Okay.
Canasser.
What are you guys doing as you approach?
Candle, as he enters specifically, is just going to call out and see. Just call out one name, Mars.
Candle, roll me a d10, please.
Okay, I'm gonna use the auto 10.
Okay, so add 10 to whatever you roll.
Alright, there's the dice. Okay, that's an 18.
Okay. So Candle walks inside, starts crawling around. Make a persuasion check, Candle.
Persuasion, so he's alive.
Yeah, what's everyone else doing as Candle steps into the building?
Playing in the ash with my dog.
Playing in the ash.
Let's see.
I think Doc is
Yeah, your dog
watching-
is like kind of stepping around, and you guys are kicking up a lot of soot, and your dog starts like coughing and choking, just going,
No.
you know, that sort of thing.
They have a
I
better spirit of me.
think Doc is going to be watching Unit.
Okay, that's
and,
that's
Wait, does your dog have a mask?
Yeah, how else do you think I brought it to the
Oh,
city?
yeah, that's right. Never mind. Okay, yeah, you guys are wearing your mask. You guys are fine.
Yeah.
So that is another 18 for persuasion.
I'd
Okay.
like to make an ash ball and throw it at someone.
You call out, Bell, no. You guys are investigating the scene. Candle, you call out, and you can tell that your voice could travel around, and if there was anybody nearby, they would most certainly hear you, and yet there is no response. Doc and Neon and 2, I guess, are you guys approaching and entering, or what are you doing?
I am.
Inside. Oh,
I'm
you saying, Doc?
attempting to practice parenting by watching Unit
Okay.
because he is childlike intelligence.
And Unit's just watching
No
his
offense.
I'm throwing ash balls at dog.
dog.
ash balls.
You try to
type
clump
of
up
ball?
some ash, and it's a lot lighter than like dirt or sand or some of the other things that you've used, and so it just immediately dissipates as you try to toss it. So you'd have to
Not
get
the most
really
pick and
close
pick.
to him to throw ash. Do you do so?
Sure.
Doc, do you want to stop him from tossing black soot onto your white outfit? Because you're wearing nothing but white, correct?
I have a. It's. Oh well, you know, I was
This
gonna
is the,
say it
white
was
jumpsuit.
charcoal, but it might soon actually be charcoal. It's a charcoal suit with a lab coat over it.
Okay, your charcoal suit gets a shade darker.
Well,
Womp womp.
I feel like it's one of those things where he goes, "Wait, no."
All right, what's Neon doing?
I go inside and activate detective mode, or whatever we're gonna call it.
Yay.
Looking through the thing that I got, the
neon
dance
sensor.
thingy.
Oh, okay. So you go into the eye of your drone, and your drone can basically see digital space.
Yeah.
So
I
it
just
can
wanted to see if there's anything we're not noticing.
It can see.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, it can see things that would be invisible, so to speak. It can also see electronic devices and see through their eyes, basically, to give you an extra, basically blind sight vision or whatnot. Okay, using that, actually, to start with, roll me something for maybe pilot air vehicle or something. Is that what we've decided for using drones?
I think with my drone, I've been using the. I think there's a camera for thing.
What's the
back
skill that
here.
we've been using for like piloting your drone around? Is it air vehicle tech maybe?
It's probably air vehicle.
I think I've been using electronics and security.
Ah, that's what
Oh,
it
that
is.
sounds
Yeah,
right.
because it is just a highly advanced eye. So yes, go ahead and roll
I got
me.
15.
Okay. You pilot this around pretty quick. Give me whatever sort of check you want to with advantage, either perception, conceal, reveal. Depending upon how you're looking and what you're looking for, you can have special vision with this eye, but I still want you to roll me either perception, tracking, conceal, reveal, whatever sort of looking that you're trying to do. If you're trying to get just a general layout, maybe just a perception to start with.
I'm happy you gave me advantage,
Yes.
because the first one was not good. The second one, I got a 10 and then a 9. So I got a 25 on perception.
Okay. So you can tell that there is no electronics in this building.
I mean, I expected that.
Well,
I,
let me rephrase. There are no electronics that you can activate and see through. All of it has been degraded over the years. Even if it would have probably survived the fire, but it's just been so dilapidated. I think the nearest technology you can detect is, let's see, what did you get with a 25? Right?
perception.
25
Yes.
perception. The closest piece of technology that you can detect is another drone that is hovering 50 feet in the air above you.
Oh no.
Bro, Raggy.
Ultra?
He has a bomb.
I'll momentarily drop out of drone view to see if I can see it with my human eyes.
All right, give me a check with your human eyes.
Would that just be regular perception?
It is like basically directly above you, so you guys have to step outside the building to try and look for it.
Got a 20.
Okay. Yeah, you can't necessarily make out the make and model of it, but you can definitely see like a black spot up above you guys. It's a little hard to see, massed against like the dark red sky above you guys. But because you are looking for it, you are able to sort of pick it out.
I guess I'll have my drone start going in its direction.
Oh, okay.
All is young.
What's Doc doing?
Do I see all of the neon stuff happening?
I mean, you see that he pulls out his drone, and then he's like, what in the blue blazes? And then he takes his drone out from the building and up into the sky. So I guess you see that at the very least. Whether or not he communicates anything else to you is up to you guys.
So I think Doc will scoop up 4 handfuls of this soot and ash.
I like to roll evasion if they try.
and then
Too late.
just dump all 4 handfuls
Evasion, please.
onto, and then walk inside.
Wait, what are you
Um,
doing with the ashes?
All 4 handfuls get dumped on 2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Onto who?
2, make an evasion check, I guess.
Yoo-hoo! 19.
Can I make a check to
Yeah.
outpace his brawl? I guess.
Maybe athletics?
Yeah, makes sense.
Because you're like chasing after him, I guess.
Don't make me climb this place. I was an air scavenger before I was a land scavenger. Don't try me.
I have to get my dice rolling now. We forgot to do this. Okay. Oh. I didn't catch him.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Doc kind of just tosses Ash in his general direction.
And the
You
wind blows
do
it
like
back
the
to your
General
face.
Grievous thing where you just like throw all 4 hands. But because you guys are running, you actually just sort of run into it a little bit.
I only toss 3, by the way. I do keep 1 handful tucked in
Pocket
a
soot?
pocket soot.
I got
Okay,
something better. I
add-
got pocket sand.
Add pocket soot to your inventory.
Okay.
Add a note to it.
Alright, Candle, what are you
Yeah, I'm
doing
going
now
inside.
that you see that Neon's setting his drone outside, and Doc is coming inside?
I'm gonna just start exploring. Take my time. I mean, so the fire was kind of all-consuming last time. Someone must have stopped the fire. And I mean, Mars can't be dead because he didn't leave his domain. But as we
I
all
mean-
know, Mars is completely immortal so long as he maintains being in his domain.
From what you guys saw outside, the fire spread, but it didn't spread too far. You can tell that there wasn't enough what's the word? There wasn't enough substance to sustain the fire. It basically burned this place and then petered out.
Hmm.
So you
I
do
swear
not
they-
believe that someone came and stopped the fire.
What do
Hmm.
you think, Panda?
Well, that may have been because, at the very least, I grabbed the thing that was supposed to burn with the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that it wouldn't have gone all the way. First, obviously, I'm gonna go check the kitchen.
Okay.
Is there any? Oh, who left?
Dog. No.
Oh, no, Doc's still here.
I am still here.
Oh, it was Bill.
Give me whatever check you'd like. Or do you
Hmm.
just want to say what you're doing?
Well, I'm gonna look through, like, what appliances are still, I don't know, alive at this point?
I mean, all of it's like, they're all made of materials that would not have, like, melted, or really damaged in any way. I mean, they would definitely need some severe cleaning to be useful or used again. But for the most part, everything in here still looks relatively salvageable. There's like a deep sink. There's like an oven, and a grill, and 2 fryers. I don't know, like a flat top grill as well.
Handel kind of just looks around, checks cabinets and everything. It's unlikely, but I mean, he's just kind of going through the motions at this point. So, I mean, does he find anything in the cabinets and whatnot?
I think
Secret
everything in the cabinets
tunnel.
probably would have been burned away. I think
Yeah.
they're full of like ash and other stuff. Like it's not like a perfect burn, so there is going to be like chunks of stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't find anything relatively useful.
Gotcha.
But just around checking the cabinets, like opening the door to the oven, you don't see anything. You do see the bathroom doors have kind of come off their hinges and fallen. The toilets definitely look like they'll need to be replaced.
Yeah.
But their plumbing hasn't been working for a long time, so there wasn't any water in there to save them either.
That's fair.
The tables and chairs were made of a combination of materials, and those mostly wore away and melted and need to be replaced as well. Yes.
After looking and finding pretty much nothing, Handel somewhat thinks on it. You know, Mars's previous statement of just he had been surviving off of the ice in the fridge,
Okay.
and is going to open the fridge.
Okay. You head over to the big industrial wall that basically takes up a whole section of the wall. That's like this big metal door. And you go to try the lock, and it moves, but it doesn't seem to affect the latch. And you try and shake the handle, and the door doesn't budge. And there's like piles of ash everywhere, so you're not really sure if something's maybe stuck, or you know, the door is jammed or something, but it does not budge.
Like it's like from a gentle pull open.
Do you want to yank on it?
I would like to pull a bit. Yes.
All right, give me a check.
Oh my god, he's yanking it.
Also, Neon, give me some sort of check for going up to this drone. Probably another security tech, which is what we've decided for. Actually, I do want to require you to make a pilot air vehicle for this one.
Uh-oh.
Um, 28, by the way, Sparrow.
Okay. You yank the handle straight off of the door. And it just goes and just comes straight off. But the door is still stuck in place. Once you do hear a sound. You hear like a startled, hello?
Mars?
Is someone there? Who's
It's
there?
Candle.
Candle?
Yeah. Thought you were dead, buddy. Glad to hear it's not the case.
I may be. I don't know. It's hard to tell in here. It's so dark.
Considering the fact you're talking to me, I don't think you're dead, bud.
I don't know. If
I'm
you
back
felt the
with
way
the,
I felt, you'd consider it.
Yeah, I, have a new frame of reference for that. Had to fight some fuckers the other day.
So, I guess they
Why
ain't
would
on
you
that
use
side
the
didn't work
analogy?
either.
Fight the fires.
Oh shit, are you locked in there?
Just a smidgen. I mean, as much as you can be locked in the room, that's about as much as I am.
I see. You try pushing from the inside?
Yeah, it is a swing outdoor towards you guys, but I think it's stuck on something. And I think the latch broke in the fire.
I got a crowbar.
Well, I have some good news for you, at the very least. Most of the stains actually came out from the fire, so...
No response.
Anyway, I'll try and get someone to help with getting the... Actually, do you mind, do you think it's fine if I, just take the door off?
I don't know if anything else is worth saving anymore.
But, you know how we talked about...
You are.
You know how we talked about making sure that everything would be, good as new? After I go talk to my granddaughter, get everything sorted, I'm gonna be coming back here, and we're gonna deep clean this fucking place. Okay?
You don't have to do that.
I want to do that, Mars. You're a part of the history, same as I am. And,
Some history is meant to be forgotten.
Mars,
Can I
if you keep talking like that, I'm gonna just... Look, bud, you ain't gonna be forgotten.
Hello?
What?
What'd you say, Doc?
Can I walk up at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow behind Doc.
No. I'm just kidding. Yes, you can.
And that way
Nah,
Doc stands
I agree with the no. Stay back.
And can I like use the cyber claws to cut the hinges?
Sure. Make an attack roll on the hinges.
Okay.
I have a crowbar.
No, you don't. Anyway.
Once
He
once the
does. He
hinges
does
are
have a
off,
crowbar.
you
That's
can
part of
use
his
the
starting
crowbar.
equipment.
I know, I'm just memeing.
I
I actually didn't know that, but still, I am memeing.
how?
I like that. No, you don't.
How do I?
That's not a crowbar.
Just-
Kendall pulls out an even bigger crowbar. This is
Oh
a
my
crowbar.
Would it just be rolling damage at this point?
No, because I need you to roll to hit to see how effectively you can.
How
land.
do I roll to hit?
Oh my goodness gracious.
Roll to hit
Oh wait,
by
no,
rolling
it was cyber tech. I forgot. Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
Did
Yes.
you roll to
Crowbar.
hit by rolling to hit?
You know, shut up.
No.
Oh,
Crowbar?
okay, well. So.
Just throughout this, unit's like holding up a crowbar, just like crowbar. No, not right now. We need to figure out how to open this door. Crowbar? No, not right now. We've got a serious thing. The adults are talking. Crowbar.
Does
Candle-
a 20 hit?
Candle.
Yes, a 20 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Candle finally looks at Unit. Wait, you've had a crowbar this whole time?
Okay.
And it ain't gonna do no damage, but I'll clock him on the head.
Since when have
Do
you
I
had a
add
crowbar?
anything to the damage?
No.
Okay. Didn't think so, but you know. I didn't know if like. Anyway, I rolled 9 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you slash at one of the hinges, and it loosens it up enough that you could probably pull it free from the one hinge. You've got 2 more hinges if you want to do that 2 more times.
Okay, do I roll to hit every time?
Yes.
Okay.
Crowbar.
Another 20,
Look,
and then 24.
Okay, those both hit. Now roll damage.
A 6 for 1, and another 9 for the other.
Okay. So you slash at one of the hinges and you get it mostly broken up so that it looks like it can move. And then the last one you actually do like break it enough that it starts to crumble. And so the door is looking pretty movable at this point. Cutting back outside, Neon, as you are maneuvering your drone upwards, you see it start to move, and it actually starts moving away from you. And it actually seems to be about the same speed as you. And you're close enough now that you're able to sort of make out the type of drone that it is. It seems to be similar to yours, as it's basically a short-range drone that someone is piloting. And is, you know, not sanctioned, not belonging to a corporation or anything. But it starts moving away from you, and it moves away at the same exact speed and flight efficiency as you, because I also rolled a 26. Yeah.
Wow.
And it just like, it starts evading you, and it's not going in like one particular direction, but it is starting to get away from you. And then something happens.
Uh-oh.
It explodes.
You detect another piece of technology that comes within range. And before you have any chance to get a bearing on what it is and where it's at, suddenly it's zoomed up right next to you, and then something blocks your vision as a figure leaps up into the air, grabs the other drone, and then plummets back down to Earth. So the rest of you guys, as you are trying to open this door, you suddenly hear like a soft boom outside as something lands outside, shaking the entire building and knocking up some soot clouds.
Goddamn Cyberhawks.
Cyberhawks. What the hell? I got
and Mars is just like, oh, what was that?
I think that GIF is Neon's reaction.
I now know what Doc wants as a pet. I would like a
Is it Mars?
Cyberhawk, please.
Is it
Oh.
Mars?
I like to shake off
You
all the
know-
soot off me. Oh yeah.
Does Doc actually know about Cyberhawks, or are you just making that joke?
So, I was making that joke.
Okay.
I hope he does, because I mean, Candle
Roll
is
me something to see if you know about Cyberhawks.
I know nothing
okay.
about Cyberhawks. I know plenty about Cyber Falconeering, though.
Falconeering.
Cyberhawks was a really cool kids show on Saturday morning.
I like that. I like that too.
Can I roll Streetwise with
your
my
fixer
fixer
level?
level? Yeah.
Yeah, I will allow that.
Cool.
Because of your jokes,
22.
both Candle and Neon, you can each take an egg point. Doc, I will also allow you to take an egg point for learning something today. Cyberhawks are this piece of technology that was introduced that was, in a way, similar to falconry, where
Holy crap.
Dharma Technology found a way to supplement mind controlling technology onto birds in order to pilot them around, and that was one of their earlier versions of limiting airspace, you know, people just taking their drones around, is that there were literally cyberbirds out there that were hunting down and destroying unregistered drones that were just flying about the city.
I knew
Guys?
pigeons weren't real.
The
I have
reason
a
why
pet
they
I
don't
want.
exist anymore is because they went rogue or just like straight up dead off because they didn't last long with having, you know, computers in their heads.
I have a pet I want.
I had a falcon when I was younger.
I ate a falcon
I
when I was
named
younger.
him Gary.
Oh, hold on. Unit, did you just say you ate a falcon when you were younger?
And
Hope
Gary,
it wasn't Gary.
You had a name tag and everything.
I really hope it wasn't Gary.
Yeah, the birds
Oh,
had dog
okay.
tags.
Yeah.
Wait, no, they wouldn't
can't
have dog
read.
tags. They would have like that little thing clipped to their ankle.
No, they'd have
yeah.
They'd
bird
have
tag.
bird tags. Yeah.
Yes, the thing clipped to their ankles, their anklets.
Oh my god.
Anywho.
They'd have they'd have an anglet.
Alright, so what are you guys doing about the noise? Or are you just still helping Mars out of the...
Helping Mars.
Crowbar?
Someone...
I'm sorry.
Crowbar is no longer necessary.
I mean, a crowbar would give you advantage on your strength check for opening the door.
Also,
I thought the hinges were off.
One moment.
Yes, that lowers the DC, but
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's still sort of stuck in there.
Okay, fine. I'll take the door off.
What,
with units help.
I has question.
No.
What was the noise?
You don't know. Do you go investigate?
No, I'm sorry. What? I missed that part apparently.
There was a boom that shook the building. Something landed outside.
Oh, I completely missed that. Apologies. Doc is going to look at Candle and he goes, I think I weakened it for you. I'm gonna go see what that boom was.
Are you sure the man who just spent potentially an entire day in a refrigerator isn't gonna need medical attention?
You know, you make a very good point. I'll wait.
It's okay. I've spent like 7 years surviving in here.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah,
That's a serious time dilation.
I think that's worse, actually. I think that genuinely makes it worse.
I was only slightly worried, but now I'm much more worried.
Yeah, same here. I've fought a number of people to the death, and I don't think I understand this man's pain in the slightest.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Unit, would you mind helping me with your crowbar to pull the door off?
Can you bar this crow, my guy?
No, we're not gonna bar a crow. If a raven's good enough to pass the bar exam, a crow can do it too.
I'm fairly certain you're sorely mistaken.
Are we reading crows now?
Don't worry about it. Anyway.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Crows are simply the best.
Yeah, they're a little bit gamey though.
Why are you eating crows?
Okay.
Stop eating crows.
Hey, he's just doing his part, okay?
His part in what?
The natural life cycle of this world.
Oh, you mean actually? I thought you meant oh, never mind.
No,
I thought he was just eating crow in general. The analogy, I didn't know. No, you actually need to be checked out more if you've been eating. They carry a few disease anyway.
I guess we can fix.
I'm just confused how It's like this old movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. There's this guy didn't get metaphors. I hate you. Anyway,
I know, actually, I've heard of that one.
I hate you. I fucking hate you.
I think I've heard of that movie.
What are you guys doing? Do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So, I assume I just get help on the roll, because of unit, or what?
Yes, you have advantage. If you are using something or someone is helping you, you can have advantage.
Alright.
I like to imagine that unit's holding onto the crowbar and you're like, thank you for that. So you pick up the crowbar and unit and use it to pry open the door.
He's still just holding onto it.
Yeah.
As you use the crowbar.
So, this is an athletics check, yeah?
Yes.
24.
Okay.
God, man.
You do bend the door in a little bit. And you also do bend the crowbar a little bit, but the door just sort of like scrapes across the floor and the ceiling until you get it to a point where you can get your hands in and then pull it apart.
And I do that, I assume.
Yes, you do that. And like a shaft of light comes in and slowly bathes across Mars's face. He looks even more dilapidated than before, just completely emaciated. His eyes are completely dilated, and he holds up a hand in front of his face. Have you guys seen the Flashpoint where long story short, Superman is like trapped in a
Oh yeah, no, I
vault,
know
and
what
he
you're
looks
talking
like
about.
super thin. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It took me a minute when you said Flashpoint because my brain was like, what does PowerPoint have to do with this?
No, it's a Flash movie.
No, I
but-
know what it
yeah.
is. It just took me a minute to understand what the fuck you're talking about.
Anywho, you see a very shriveled man. And you can see that his clothes are severely. What?
Thank God he's only shriveled. Doc's used to that.
Most of his clothes are gone, and you can see that
bad.
he's like tried to bandage himself a little bit. He's like, I thought the air would be fresher outside. And he slowly gets to his feet. You guys wouldn't happen to have any food on you, would you? I had to eat my hat.
I had to eat my hat.
I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't know.
No,
what it is.
he had to eat his hat to survive.
Oh.
Damn. I pull out one of the candy cigarettes from an earlier joke.
Okay.
From an earlier joke.
He eats it, and so much sugar pumps through his system that he goes into cardiac arrest.
Oh no.
So much concentrated sugar just gives him a heart attack. No, he takes some nibbles on it. He's like, yeah. Okay. So Neon and Doc, what are you guys doing?
I would like to administer medical attention to the enfeebled man.
Oh, so you're not going outside?
Candle said that maybe don't leave because enfeebled man and might need medical attention. And Doc was like, oh no, yeah, you have. And so he
You
stayed.
have a very good point.
Yep.
Says Doc for the first time ever.
You know, he's maturing.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. Anyway.
It's taken 30 years, but he's maturing.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
Neon, what are
learning.
you doing as a sun cloud appears on the ground nearby you, cracking the pavement?
As a
it
what?
was the other drone that got.
Yes,
wasn't it?
your drone's still up in the sky.
I'll have it start coming my way, but I'm gonna like sort
Just
of
like auto return to you?
yeah, I'm sort of
Okay.
gonna like try to use like poke the rest of myself back into the building, however much of it is still standing, I guess, and then just like peek out at the dust cloud.
Okay. You can see a figure standing in the cloud of smoke, holding onto the drone. You can't make out their form or anything because it's this cool cloud of smoke.
I just sent a message to Doc because I know Candle's not gonna see it. It
Yeah,
says,
that's pretty smart.
"There's something out here."
With how many
can I-
question marks?
15.
Oh dear.
You took longer to type the question marks than the sentence.
Exactly.
can I do like a quick once over of Mars, make sure he's not going to, die in 3 seconds?
Yes,
and then...
roll paramedic.
Cool.
Or something.
Would paramedic or first aid be more applicable?
It doesn't matter. You got the same numbers. I would say
Oh,
paramedic.
that's true, I do, yeah. Alright, well.
I'd say paramedic is better for, like, determining how long dude has.
Oh, goodness.
He has
But first-
3 left to live.
2.
Can I
1.
use an egg point?
The timer starts the instant he leaves Burger Bell.
Can I use an egg point?
You may. What did you roll?
I rolled a 1 plus
Oh.
14. Oh wait, 1's I subtracted d10 too, don't I?
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you want to do like an inspiration reroll or something? Or
I don't have inspiration.
okay, so you're fine with killing this guy.
No, but I don't have any other option.
Okay.
Well, you could use your auto 10.
I don't have an auto 10.
You
Don't
got
worry,
one for
we're
being
gonna
here
get
early.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
I will say that if you use your auto 10, you don't have to subtract a 10.
Okay,
can do
I will
that.
use my auto 10 and 1 egg point.
All right. So you rolled a 1 plus what is your paramedic?
14.
14. Okay. So you got a 14 plus an egg point. So you go up to
No,
this
I got a
man and you
15
place your hands
plus
on
an egg
him
point.
and his legs buckle and he goes to the ground and you realize that just your general concern was just too much for him and he was so weak that you actually almost crushed him. But then you very carefully start to help him a little bit. There's not much that you can do for him here, but you can see that he is emaciated. He needs, food and water and rest. He has been mostly trying to sleep in order to sustain himself.
Right.
So maybe some activity. His muscles have atrophied a bit. You can also see that he has sustained some minor burns, which you do numb the pain and allow him to be able to walk on his own. You give him like a quick injection or whatever to get him on his feet. You stabilize him, is what you do.
Okay. Cool. Him being stable, I suppose it's time to go.
Okay. Neon, as you can hear the rest of the party coming to help you, you watch as the figure in the cloud steps in your direction for a moment, and with an arm just sort of sweeping the smoke out of her path. And what you see holding the drone is a panoptic agent and an observer, a camera head. And they look at you, give you a nod, hold this up, and basically say, they're too far away from you to say anything, but they just give you a nod like, this is not licensed. And they point with a finger like, I'm going after it, and then they just leap into the sky again and just start jumping from rooftop to rooftop as they start pursuing whoever had the drone. And then the rest of the party joins you outside. But that's what you see, Neon.
I was like in the motion before he leapt away. I was in the motion of doing a with one hand thumbs up, with the other hand that has the projector thing, putting a question mark.
Yeah. And they leave you alone. But yes.
When they get here, I say, those panoptic cages have some hops. There was another drone. I don't know if it was watching us or what, but it was
I mean,
up
you
in
can
the air.
assume that it was watching you. I think that's
Yeah, I
safe
remember
to
in
say.
1907 when one of them panoptic agents started playing basketball. Wait,
Oh,
nope.
God.
I'm thinking of LeBron James.
What's the LeBron
Who?
James?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Kano just doesn't remember the fucking names properly.
It's history to us.
It's history to you guys. You fools, never trust the memory of an old man.
Oh, actually. Now that you guys have diffused the situation. I will play Mars's theme.
Hey, old guy. I guess this is the guy y'all were talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, this isn't Mars's theme. Oh well.
What's the matter?
Mars gives you a little wave, and coughs up some different colored soot.
Yeah, Doc, I'm gonna be very, very serious here. Maybe we should take him to your hospital.
Agreed. What's going on out here?
Cyberbird.
Did you not hear me? Yeah, there was an unsanctioned drone, a panoptic agent jumped up, caught it, and he hopped away. Probably to go catch whoever was flying it. It was unlicensed.
Did he?
So is yours
leave?
technically, but they know you guys.
Yeah,
They know
I'm too
us.
stupid to be a threat.
Yeah, that's the lesson you
Well,
take away
it's
from
because Neon is a synth working for Panoptic is why he's allowed to have.
Huh?
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously.
I knew there was something up with him.
I just
hold on.
No, it's
love
naturally that
saying
dumb.
just random out of pocket nonsense that you guys are like, I don't know if that's true or not. Like whatever he says could be true.
Nah, it is true. How did you guys not notice?
Yeah, Neon hasn't been eating any of the food.
Candle,
I
whose
just thought he was a
awareness
vegan.
stat is a
He's a vegan.
Candle, whose awareness
Dude,
stat is so
if-
high that he was
Hold on.
literally
If
able
you're
to
if you're in the
tell.
apocalypse and a vegan, you deserve to die. I'm sorry.
You know. I can't
only
argue with that.
only rich people are vegans in the post-apocalypse.
Only rich people are vegans. Full stop.
Yeah. I can't afford Whole Foods. Only half foods.
I can only afford partial foods.
Can only afford
I can't even
some
afford food.
Not
All
Whole
right.
Foods.
Yeah.
All I've got is kibble.
You guys have found Mars. The building is relatively intact. We can consider this event neutralized if you guys would like to move on or do something else.
Wait.
You guys can take Mars back to the hospital and get him healed up.
Yeah.
And then whatever sort of actions you want to take going forward, you may do so. I don't think I would necessarily want to put a money amount on like fixing Burger Bell. I think it might be more interesting for you guys to decide like, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or I want to spend some downtime helping him or whatever. We'll sort of amorphous take care of that situation. But however
I
you
feel
guys
like
want
we
to go
can
about
just
doing
plug in
so.
Bell.
Yeah, just sick Bell onto it.
Yeah.
He's just like
Just-
full mo, and he's like foreign contaminant.
Yeah.
You just
literally.
wind up his tail and chuck him at it, and just go. Cleans it all up,
It shouldn't take all that long. It is Bell after all.
and then he compresses the soot into
Funny
a
hour.
diamond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that diamond can be sold for an entire extra favor.
It's just one. Diamonds aren't.
I mean,
worth
one favor for a single diamond would be crazy good money.
Okay. Let's hump over to
I'm sorry.
Freddy.
What?
Shut up. Moving on.
No, we're not gonna let you live that one down. Motherfucker at home.
Okay, I'm shipping out
Sorry.
that right now.
Today is not Wednesday. Okay.
It ain't hump day, my G. It ain't hump day.
Up day.
Okay. Freddy, would you like to do your
Hello.
scene
Sure, why not?
now? Okay.
I'm
So,
taking it.
again, you are going
the
alone. You are
Nigerian
not
man.
telling anyone where you're going or what you are doing, correct?
That is correct.
The
Okay.
next Noni man.
Was it?
No, but I wanted to be nice.
Freddy,
Okay.
if you die, I'm going to be very upset with you as a real person.
If you die, I'm gonna kill you, he says.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Freddy, if you die, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm going to go to Hades, fucking find you, walk out of Hades without looking back, and then beat the shit out of you and send you back to Hades.
Also without looking back.
Or no, the without looking back part is just so that I can make sure that I don't, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Freddy, you make your way to a spot that you don't recognize until you arrive. You follow the coordinates, you know exactly where you're going. And once you get to the spot, maybe you curse underneath your breath because the location that you have to meet is an old abandoned parking garage. A parking garage that you've been to before.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
How
Swear
would
to
you
God,
like to
if you
approach
die.
this situation?
Remember the threats.
Remember the threats, he says.
If you still want to have your ass by the end of this, remember.
Alright, so firstly, do I see anyone around the facility?
I think you can hear activity in the city around you, but you don't necessarily see anybody active. Maybe down the road you saw like a couple in a car or something. I don't know.
Ew.
Okay. Just because there are a couple in a car doesn't
That
mean
was from
they're
Shits and Giggles, okay.
More like
All
shit.
right.
And then the couple starts fighting, and one of them
The
kills
hardy
the
one,
other,
thank you
and
very
then the car
much.
explodes because it's cyberpunk and it's evil. And
Yeah.
No.
Holy shit.
Yeah. No.
This is your-
No relationship is good.
If I can have you, no one can top a deal, huh?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
that.
it is.
Just like the mattresses.
Hey, you have experience with Yonde.
Fair enough. Alright, I guess in this situation, it's too late to back down now.
Trust me, you don't want to deal with Yanderes. They'll tell you a game
I'm
will be
dating
done.
on IRL.
No, dude, look,
I don't wanna hear
they'll
about your
tell
sex
you that their game is going to be finished in a matter of months and then not complete their game for several years.
Ha 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 ha.
Fuck,
It's because, never mind.
you know why.
I do.
I
Yeah,
I had
let's
such
see.
I had such high hopes for that game initially, and then that happened. It was just kind of
Alright,
sad.
I'm gonna
honestly.
ask
We move on.
I'm gonna have to ask everyone to stop with their side talking. Freddy, what would you like to do?
Okay, so I would like to tuck. Okay, I already have the gun. So I'm pretty sure that's already tucked away. I guess next would be.
Would you like to make a conceal check to hide the gun on you? Or do you want to
Yes.
have it just out?
I'll conceal it.
Okay. Please roll me a conceal check.
Oh, no.
17.
Okay. You stick it somewhere where you think people can't necessarily see it immediately. You have it like tucked into your pants or something. I don't know.
You stick it where the sun don't shine.
You've got like a silencer on the end of it, so you stick it right down in the center to make it look like you've got a bullet in your pants.
Oh,
You happy to see me?
It's a trick
Looking
that he
good,
uses
my
for women
guy.
too.
Okay.
Looking good,
alright, so
my
next I'll
guy.
step out of the car.
Okay. Do you drive into, or are you walking into the car garage?
To avoid damaging my car, I'm gonna walk.
Okay. The second you close the door, you hear beeping, and the pipe bomb underneath your car explodes.
Yeah.
Hey, continuity.
Yeah, there was another one that stuck under your car. But there might be one.
It was actually the same relationship that bombed your car for some reason.
Oh no.
They just wanted to make sure that everyone would go down with them.
All right, Freddy, I would like you to make me an athletics check. Because you will be climbing several stairs in order to climb up.
17 again.
Okay. Yeah, you're getting a little winded by the time that you get to the fourth floor, which is, in fact, the same floor where you found Maybe's car, which is no longer there, I should add. But instead, you do see a single figure standing there.
I know this figure.
You recognize this figure, as they held a gun at you and you attempted to shatter their spine. They are standing there with one hand tucked into their pocket. The other hand is holding a case. A shining, glimmering silver case.
How long is it?
It's about the same size and shape as the case that Simon gave you.
Okay.
They are standing in the middle of the parking garage. There are no cars around. Their back is facing away from you. They are looking directly at the stairs leading up. So they see you. As soon as you step out of the stairwell into the parking section, they will see you, if they haven't already seen you in the darkness. In the darkness of the stairwell, because there is no light.
I see no point in stealthing, so yeah, I'll just keep on going until they see me.
Okay. You step out, and they make no movement. You approach.
I approach saying, "All right, I'm here."
They shoot you in the face and you die.
That'd be hilarious.
You slowly approach, and they say nothing and make no movement. How close do you get to them?
Not that close.
How close do you get? Tell me, give me like a number. Like 30 feet, 300 feet?
Let's just go with 20 feet away.
Okay. You actually came alone. You got guts. Sorry, I had to mess them up a little bit.
Oh man, this dude's been deep in your guts. He got you there.
Doc, I'm gonna have to ask you to mute, please.
Okay.
Now I had no clue what you said because I'm talking.
He said, you actually came alone. You've got guts, kid. Sorry I had to root around and have you lose a few. Still got a lot left. It's good. I hope you hold on to that.
That wasn't my first time dying. Well, nearly dying.
So you're used to getting your possessions repossessed?
More or less.
That's how it is in this messed up city.
Indeed, the city can be quite cruel.
Glancing at the case. He wiggles it a little. I don't know who hired me to get this. Usually don't.
That's the way we like it. We don't know each other. We just do our jobs.
I understand
There's something
that.
fishy about this one. Something didn't quite sit right.
What do you mean?
He looks back up at you. And again, you can't see his face because he's wearing this full body covering. But he takes a step towards you. And he takes another step. And then another. And then he leans forward, sets the case down on the ground. And then he steps back. Until the case is equidistant between the both of you.
I don't know where you got that, but you might want to ask them to check their receipts.
That could be done.
The thing about repossession business is that usually you're returning something to someone, but sometimes you can ask to take something from someone, whether it belongs to them or not. And that's the kind of thing I'm not really into. Stealing from a thief, that's justice. Stealing for some other one with a fat wallet doesn't make a lot of sense. That's just causing more trouble. And I've only survived by limiting the amount of mess I make. This isn't a charity case. This doesn't make us friends. In fact, if you take that, you're probably going to be putting yourself in more danger than you already are. Maybe you like that. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to turn that in, get my reward. Sue yourself. I'm washing my hands clean of this.
And he sticks his hands in his pocket. And he turns and starts to walk around you back towards the stairs.
As he walks past me, I'm just gonna say, you just take care of yourself in this crow city.
He stops and says,
You take care of your girlfriend. Because I don't think she knows how to do it herself.
and he keeps walking.
I guess Brady starts walking towards the case.
Okay. It is not the same case that Simon gave you. That would be wild if he had that. But it is a similar case. It is unmarked, but you can tell that it is clean, it is pristine, and it would safely hold whatever its contents are without jostling or damaging them. Do you take the case?
Is there any way I could scan it for any?
Yeah. You want to open up your cyber vision?
Yes.
Okay. You can see that there are no electronics on it. At least no obvious electronics. You can't see anything inside the case. This is one of those cases that it protects its interior, which makes it good for, transferring goods, If everyone could just see whatever cyberware people had walking around in their purses, that would be no good. It'd just make them easy targets to know what they've got. So you can't tell what's inside the case, but you can see that there is no, like, tripwires or any sort of things that would activate if you were to interact with it.
Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and proceed to open the case.
You want to open the case?
Just gonna crack it open. Just like a little crack.
Okay. Do you lay it down, or are you opening it while it's standing upright?
I'm gonna lay it down gently.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
5.
Okay. You open the case and immediately start to gag, because what is inside is a piece of technology that has not been cleaned off. It has not been wiped clean. It has not been tampered in any way since it was ripped out of your spine several days ago.
Alright, close the case.
Okay. Yeah, 500 flies zoom out of the case into your face. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it is an unbelievable smell that you cannot even begin to describe. But you quickly close the case.
I guess I'll contact Scope.
Okay. Hey, Freddy.
Yes.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I had to go grab my food. What did I miss?
Freddy got his spine back.
Cool.
Although, it is now rotten, so...
Intelligent.
That the little soap can't fix.
I mean, it was made of metal.
Right.
I don't
but
think it can be
it's
fully rotten.
It's not been cleaned since it was ripped from his body.
That's
So...
fair.
All I got is interrogation.
Just, yeah.
Raw intelligence.
Just roll a d10. Maybe deduction. Roll me deduction.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid. It's on the top.
Roll me taxes.
No. That's what you and I will be doing $10 later. It's fine.
No, that's the thing. I forget that there's like everything on top of the app. You got an 8 for intelligence.
You see this and see that it hasn't been cleaned. And you think, well, that's probably because he's just returning it. Maybe he doesn't care about cleaning it. Maybe he's returning it as least tampered with as possible. But then you remember when he removed that device from Maybe and how he cleaned that off. He wiped it clean, even. Not only did he wash it off with water to remove any sort of blood and gore from it, but he also used a rag that might leave particulates on it. He also quickly wrapped it up and stuck it in his pocket rather than putting it into a secure case like this. But that was also in the heat of the moment. Just something that doesn't sit quite right. You notice. That's all.
Okay, so instead of calling only Scope, I'm gonna contact both Scope and Doc at the same time.
Okay.
Like a group call.
Scope gets the ping on his phone, stares at it for a moment, and is like, oh, thank fucking God he's still alive. Okay.
It would be so choice for Freddy to text Scope and be like, if you want to see your friend again, meet me at this location.
Oh my God.
But Freddy isn't that much of an a-hole. That's something that Mayday would do.
I mean, isn't he? Anyway.
Mayday would fake his own kidnapping to make more money.
Yeah.
You know,
That is true.
Probably host an orgy with it too. You guys need to.
He goes live and he's like, "Hey gang, just been kidnapped."
Mind helping me? If not,
All you
it's
gotta
alright.
all you gotta do to get me out is head to this orgy and pay one
Like that
favor.
one YouTuber did.
So,
Oh.
first time being kidnapped, kind of nervous. So, why'd you pick me? You think I'm cute?
oh my
I've
god.
seen that video. I hated that video.
No.
They gave me a
It's so
gun
good, though.
and laughed at me.
Okay.
Alright.
Are we so good at getting kidnapped that the people who kidnapped me got kidnapped?
Fuck.
I don't know.
Alright. Well, hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
So, scope?
Yes.
Alright, just making sure the connection's good. Doc, you there as well?
We can hear you.
Alright, so firstly, I am A-okay. If you had no faith in me.
The funny thing is, Doc has no idea what you're talking about because you only informed Scope about this.
Oh,
So, like, if
that's
you guys
right.
were worried about me, and Doc's just like, the fuck was I supposed to be worried about?
Doc gets back to the hospital with Mars and he's like, "Okay, I cannot take any more bad news." Then you get a text from Freddy that says, "I didn't die," and you're like, "Well, what did Freddy do this time?" Oh, he didn't die. Oh, that's good.
Doc, you
Wow,
might want to
that's,
get Doc, you might want to get the operating table ready.
Well,
Firstly,
he didn't
oh,
die.
Man, you're
That's-
sending him on a roller coaster.
main reason is, I got my spine back.
Doc's just having a
I'm-
mild stroke.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to back up a few paces, like just rewind a little bit.
I'm gonna
Where
need
did
you
I
to
lose you at, my guy?
2,000 miles.
Where did I lose you, Doc?
Backs up off of the parking garage and fall.
How'd you fall?
How did you get your spine back?
Don't worry about it.
Question. How? Second question. How? Third question. How? In all caps.
Alright, so to answer your first question is, I got pinged by Morse code earlier. That's why I left in such a hurry. To answer your second question, I met up the guy who ripped up my spine in the first place. Third, he just gave me back my spine. Though the bad news, the singular bad news is it hasn't been cleaned since it got ripped out.
Three things.
Scope is gonna respond. Okay, so let me get this clear. This is the same guy who was in that hotel, who was in that penthouse with Maybe, right?
Yes.
He was incredibly clean when it came to that. So, why would he leave it completely dirty?
That I wish I knew. But I already checked it.
Possible?
I already checked everything. Nope.
Is
Yes.
it possible that wasn't that you weren't the most recent person who was using that?
It did get ripped out of me a few days ago.
I'm saying, what if it got implanted into someone else?
And we'll just do a DNA sample. Either way, I'm gonna start heading back to the hospital. I'll see you guys soon.
3 questions.
Yes.
One. Actually, the first one's more of a statement than a question. But if it's covered with 3-day-old fluids and possibly chunks of flesh, I'm going to need to charge you extra because
I'll pay you 6 favors.
Thank you. Second,
just call them.
and this is just a minor thing. You met with the man.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
All right.
You can walk in.
You met with the man who hurt the woman that we both love. Is he dead?
You're asking if the guy who gave me my spine just right now is dead.
Uh-huh.
No, he's very much alive.
Wow.
And honestly, I don't think it was gonna be a good idea to enter combat with him. Figuring what happened last time.
No, let me just get to point 3 real quick. You went alone?
I mean,
Look, I am. Yeah, he did.
Yes, but I did inform someone that I'm currently under contract with what I was doing.
You informed me that you were going to do something. You didn't inform me as to the location. You just said, "Hey, I'm doing this thing. Don't interfere." That's it. If you had died, there would be 0 chance of me making it to wherever you happened to be at any given time.
Listen, I know you're upset with me, okay? Just be glad that I'm at least alive.
Of course I'm glad you're alive. I am, however, still mildly annoyed that you sent me everything but the address.
Well, you wanted to speak alone, and I didn't want to risk any casualties.
Didn't have to risk a casualty. I could have waited a couple of buildings over with Neon or someone, so that we could make sure that if you got into trouble, he could send a text or something, and I could be on my way.
I'm not even angry.
On my face when I get there, okay?
I'm just disappointed.
I know you are.
It's just, dude, come on. You have to understand how insane of a situation you put me in here, right?
Yes, and I apologize.
Okay, that's all I can ask for, I suppose. Thanks for at least telling me, I guess. That way, if you vanished off the face of the earth, I'd at least know that I can start looking for the body.
Well, I'm heading to my car right now. So I'll see you guys at the hospital. And Doc, be a dear and please set up that operating room. Please and thank you.
And Doc, I have to ask, do you have any rooms that cater to panic attacks? Because
I have a lovely padded room if you'd like to,
that sounds great right now, actually.
Yeah, every now and then I go in there, I shut the door, and just repeatedly run into wall after wall until I exhaust myself, screaming and crying the entire time. It's actually very therapeutic.
Hope so. Scope's been through a lot in the last couple of days.
If you want some leg braces so that you could also scream and cry and run into wall while you're here, let me know.
Screaming and crying should be enough, to be honest.
Fair enough.
You know I'm still on the line, right?
Yeah, I just want you to know, Freddy. I just want
Yeah. Yep.
Alright. Then Freddy finally hangs up, heading back to the hospital.
Do you see what I deal with, Scub? Do you see what I deal with?
Yes. And I
I'd
have to ask one very simple question. How do you deal with this unmedicated?
Oh, unmedicated is a strong term. Anyway, I'm probably gonna sneak another tracker into him, so if I manage to do that without him noticing, I'll give you the.
All right.
Yeah.
I do have a contract with him right now for him to tell me whenever he's about to go get himself killed. So,
I mean, at the very least, if he tells you, you now don't have. I love that I cut out. At the very least, if he tells you he's going somewhere, you'll know where. Because tracker, that I'm going to attempt to sneak into him.
I suppose so, but look,
Again.
I'm gonna be very real here, Doc. I feel like Freddy's the type that if you violate his trust, he's just not gonna tell you jack shit.
I mean, yeah, we had a conversation about it. It's fine.
How can you trust someone that doesn't trust me? That's how trust works.
What?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's a quote from somewhere.
No, let's just.
Oh,
The
He's just
idea is
being
that you can't. The only way to earn trust is to give trust. You have to trust someone first before they trust you.
Fair.
I think the actual quote is like trust goes both ways or something.
It does.
It does. That's the quote. Just, it does.
I'm a lot of things, but not a liar.
I am a lot of liars, but not a thing.
Go back to the hospital to go, you two? You three?
You 4, you 8,
How many is you?
you 19, you 87.
Let me just shake the ash off real quick.
I used to know a guy named Ash.
As we.
I took an
Still,
arrow.
I took an arrow to the knee.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think I had a general conversation with Igor before.
Yeah, no, it's never general. It's always
It's okay, I'm a good listener.
it's never general. It's always emergency.
True. Also, oh, I remember what I was gonna say. So as soon as we get back in the car, I would like to pocket soot unit.
Evasion!
Just sprinkle it on his head.
He just drives you guys off the cliff or something. He's like, gotta avoid it, and just drives you guys off a bridge.
Put on to your hats!
So, Igor, how is your day going?
Igor's not there.
Igor is
Understandable.
wherever he wants.
No, he's like,
Well, it's been interesting, as most days are, especially lately. I'm not sure if you've met our...
Sorry about that. I just dropped my microphone. Can you still
You
hear
know
me?
what? No, I will worry about that. Can't hear you, but I will worry about that.
You guys can still hear me?
Yes.
Sorry,
And all the fumbling as well.
I just bumped it. Do I still sound the same though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this microphone's a beast. He says,
I don't know if you've met our newest hire, but she certainly seems capable. And, well, perhaps it would be for the best for you to Introduce yourselves to her yourself.
You know where she currently is?
He presses a button on something somewhere. I don't know. Imagine something. And he says,
He presses his belly button.
Oh
all
my
right,
God.
no. Like
No.
he snaps his fingers and she appears. I don't know. Like he takes you to meet her. And he says,
We blink to a dark room.
Certainly,
waterboarding
this
is
is
happening.
one of our friends, our regular attendees as he gets into quite a bit of trouble. This is Nightshade.
Meet you.
And
Smiles awkwardly.
there is a woman that you previously knew as Maybe, but now uses the name Certainly. Her appearance is a little bit different. You can see that she's a bit more cleaner. Her hair is a bit more... I'm not sure the precise word, but you can see that it's cut a little bit tighter now. Even before you knew that she was a very, serious demeanor and had short hair that she kept cut quite nicely in a sort of short bob. You can see that rather than allowing her hair to naturally sort of curve, it just sort of comes down straight now. More like a Edna from Incredibles sort of hairstyle now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I really hope nobody's wearing a cape.
But she gives you a polite smile and a small nod of her head. She says, "It's nice to meet you, Freddy."
Ooh.
She smiles.
It is nice to meet you, Fredward.
Do I recognize her voice?
Mason, I told you that you're not allowed to reach your room until you've taken your insanity pills. Please go back now. No. Go back into the room now.
And Igor escorts this insane person back into one of the rooms and leaves Freddy alone with this woman.
Not insane. I'm just a little bit quirky. Anyway,
Oh, God.
he's getting sedatives. Don't worry about him.
I make them in-house.
Okay, so quick question, Sparrow. Do I instantly realize who this is?
I mean, she looks identical, just a little bit cleaned up.
Just a little bit
Okay.
quirky.
Whore.
Shut up.
What did you call her?
Yeah, bro, that's pretty fucked up. Why would you call her that?
Excuse me?
Gosh, dang it. Why is this? Alright, hold on.
He was doing the
He
Five
had
Nights at
stri-
Freddy's laugh.
She had surgery with another man.
I'm sorry. You called her a what now?
He was
Whore.
in the-
Whore.
Sir. I was unaware you wanted to die.
You know he was doing the Five Nights at Freddy's laugh. Come on.
I know.
Alright.
I can't have any fun. God, you guys
No.
suck.
Oh.
No, that's your job.
It is. So why are y'all doing it?
Well, nice to see you again, I guess. Well, no, not that I said I guess. Fuck.
Oh,
Fuck you, Doc. I blame you.
Oh yeah, it's all my fault.
It is. Good
It
recognition.
is. I see you've changed.
I'm...
Take your
Is
time.
there anything that you would like to say to me?
Right? Sorry, I'm just gonna mute for this.
You look lovely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If there's nothing else that you require from me at the moment, I have many duties to take care of.
I understand.
And she
I'm just waiting for Doc.
turns and starts walking past you, and she says, "He'll be with you shortly." And just
Thank
gives you
you.
a pat on the shoulder.
The doctor will see you shortly.
Certainly.
Okay.
Who's Lee?
The front doors open, and a soot-covered party stumbles in through the doors.
Oh, can I just shake it all off like a dog with my dog?
Sure. You guys
Yeah.
get cleaned up. It's not a... I'm not gonna make this a thing.
Freddy waves at Doc. And the rest of the party,
Yeah?
Just hi to everyone.
Left to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right.
I'm a fire in police horse.
Can I be transparent
Sure.
for a second?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I
good luck.
so badly want to just try and introduce a character that also had multiple appendages, but that was what Dr. D went for immediately. I was like, how do I do it that's not like so...
Copying.
Yeah.
Spider legs.
Because I was going to make him Dr. O, but like...
Doc, Doc.
Yeah, I was gonna do an
Yo.
octagonopus.
Hey, what?
It's a mouthful.
Dr. Octagonopus? Do you not know that cartoon?
I do.
Oh.
Okay.
So, Doc, which room am I staying?
Are you staying this time?
Well, firstly, can I bring you into one of the rooms, just me and you?
Ayo.
He is taken.
I'll let that slide. Figuring I'm trying to be a better person here.
Fair.
Doc is an even more dirtier boy than usual.
Also
So-
fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think once Freddy and Doc go into a room, Freddy proceeds to open the case fully.
What the hell, man?
Is there any way we could watch this?
Literally the only reason is 6.
Brother!
The only reason. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the order is foul. And one more thing, Doc.
Yeah.
Don't you dare put another tracker on me this time. Please and thank you.
I won't.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Yep.
I love you, but if you put a tracker on me, I will end your life.
Also, just so that everybody knows, it's a lie.
Just Just so you
I think
know,
Freddy.
if you try
I
to
think
keep tabs
Freddy-
on me, I will kill myself. On purpose.
You know what? Yeah, you know what?
Just to
Thank you, Spare, for
spite
the
you.
idea. Yeah, thanks, Spare, for the idea.
Okay.
It sounds like a you problem.
If I
Literally.
find out you were tracking me again, I will kill you and then myself.
I will sue this
Woo!
building.
Murder suicide.
I will sue this. I will sue this clinic for.
Good
I will
luck.
defamation
sue
of
this
property?
clinic
Like what?
to- Unlawful placement of a tracker.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
I'm just a doctor protecting
Implanting
his
something
investments.
without the patient's consent.
I am
Or
a
if you
doctor
die, our
protecting his
fault.
investments.
It's cyberpunk. Hey.
Oh yeah. Okay, Doug. Let's get the cleaning.
No, Sparrow, it's Cyberpunk Red.
-2 favor.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Cyberpunk Red is the name of the tier of health insurance that he has.
Yeah.
Oh, he said it. He said no.
Oh, he said it. He said it. I like that. I like that a lot.
He said.
Taking
Oh,
a point for that. I like that.
Who left?
Mayday.
Oh, I guess you're tired. He said the thing.
He did the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening now? I got lost because we got sidetracked pretty hard.
Just you guys are getting back from the hospital. Freddy, do you want to get your Syndevistan back in?
Personally, it needs to be cleaned.
It gets cleaned.
Okay, then. Yes.
Joke's on you, it's not clean. Putting it in anyways.
I mean, it's his own fluids. It's
Igor's
a
just like,
problem.
shut up, pussy, it builds character.
Mr. White.
Plus,
Shut up,
I
pussy,
will have
it
to
builds
add science.
character. That shit.
And then I think after the procedure, I'm gonna have to contact Simon for the receipt.
Okay, yeah.
You know, not a terrible idea.
Doc, would you like to roll surgery, please?
Yes.
Then do so.
Alright. Everybody cross your fingers, it's not a 1. Uh, 21.
Okay.
I would also like to roll stealth.
You're gonna put a tracker in him?
Yep.
Alright.
What did
I
that make
counter
you
it.
reveal?
Roll a conceal check.
Am I rolling conceal or stealth?
Conceal.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
yeah, roll stealth to hide it from Freddy.
Okay.
Also, you're lucky because I
16.
rolled on the humanity cost and I got 1s.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, the terrible thing is that when Freddy got it put in originally, he lost humanity, and so when it got ripped out, that humanity loss stayed in effect.
Yeah.
So he just didn't accrue more by getting it put back in.
This
Okay, you
time
know
I
what?
was a lot,
I'm gonna roll one more because he's getting another of the same. All right, whatever.
Boogity boogity, what's happening? Getting down jiggy with it?
Is it possible
You getting 8 in
to
the distance.
is it possible to I was gonna say
What'd you
get? I got a 16 for stealth.
Okay.
I use perception
Yeah.
because 1.
Roll with
I mean-
disadvantage because you're under the knife right now.
I got a 17 and 18.
Okay. So, you know that he's doing something. You're not sure what. Again, you don't really understand it. But you can tell that there's like a section after like the excruciating pain that there's just like some time before he starts doing the cleanup work again. Nothing too suspicious, but you're just like, is he checking his nails or is he putting something in me?
Is he putting something in me? Now that's a sentence.
Gosh dang.
All right, Doc.
You can't do anything.
Take it out. Take it out now.
Take what out? The spine? Very well.
Why do you have both hands on shoulders?
I have 4 hands.
You know damn well what I'm talking about, Doc. If you want me to start trusting you again, you won't be doing that again without my consent.
I'm protecting the spine, not you.
So I would like to say, Scope gets to the hospital while this is happening and just like looks around for a bit and it's like, can anyone direct me to the mental health ward?
Yeah, Bell shows you around. That's easy enough to take you there. I'm gonna top off the water. I'll be right back.
Alright, good luck.
So I'll play Minecraft right now. I'm playing with mods.
Dog, I swear to God, I will zap myself during this procedure.
Oh no.
Oh no, he suddenly died.
Trust is a two-way street.
One of you has to be the dick and the other has to be the boss. Gotta have the boss.
Dick and bounds.
Oh my god.
You don't like being tracked? Start telling people where you're going. So you don't have to track you.
Start being a better person.
Literally.
How about you start? Freddy is trying to be a better person.
Well, others don't believe that,
But
so that's the thing.
Doc here is barely not trusting me.
I'm sorry. Did you or did you not disappear with a murder day?
You know, because I was actually thinking about the consequences, and I was thinking about you guys.
Okay. So you showed up alone to a man that has knocked you unconscious twice?
He could have touched you.
Freddy. I do get it. Like, that you were thinking about, you know, making sure that we were safe, but just,
No.
we also
Okay,
care
so-
about your
okay.
safety.
Okay, so here, listen here. I know y'all care about, like, Freddy's safety and all, but also Freddy cares about
yes.
y'all, because y'all are like his family, and he doesn't want to go through losing a secondary family that he's comfortable with.
Then call Candle.
That's sweet and all, but
If you were in a dangerous situation, call Candle. Bro will appear. He'll spawn out of the ether. Just
Oh yes, when I tried Content Candle, that one day he was unconscious.
He was taking his, afternoon nap, right? That's your fault.
what? I don't think you ever did directly contact Candle.
I did try contacting Candle at
believe
the
so.
penthouse.
But Candle showed up.
No, you said that he wasn't available.
Oh, yeah, no, right. Also,
he
you
was
texted
almost
him.
dead.
No, the issue is you texted him.
Oh, true.
You need to call Candle for him to respond. He doesn't understand how the texting mechanism works.
God, he said mechanism. Oh.
Fuck,
It's such a
man.
complex word.
Not that. It's the fact that he referred to texting as a mechanism. Anyway. I appreciate that. Sweet words, Freddy. Also, in the nicest way possible, this is less about you and more expensive cyberware in your back. That's why the tracker is attached to
For
it.
you know,
and
I'll
not
be getting the
you.
receipt from Simon, so you don't need to worry about that.
Okay, well then, at the very least, until then.
Until the very least, I don't plan on leaving the hospital until I get it.
Well, now we're all in a predicament.
Well, then...
If you could please take out the tracker, because this pain sucks.
What pain?
The pain of
What
having
is
his
that?
back
You
ripped
still
open.
have him open on the table.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he
talking about the
can't
one in
feel
his ass.
anything. Technically, he should be passed out right now.
It's phantom pain. I don't know,
Yeah.
however you want to
No,
do this.
Look, the ghosts are stabbing him. It's very simple.
Actually,
That's not my fault. He should have pissed the ghost off.
Here's what I would like to do instead. I think you complete the
Okay.
surgery and it's done. It's in him. But as Freddy wakes up, he checks that signal that he had and he sees that the same tracker that is active and in him again.
I put in a new one.
Oh, you put in a new one?
Much
Okay.
ignorant. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
I mean,
Freddy, then you wouldn't be able to roll an active perception to see if you can find him stealthing it. I think what you should do instead is do like an interface check to like scan your body for things, cyberware that doesn't belong.
the last
18.
tracker was covered in rancidness. I don't want to put that.
Interface roll turns out to an 18.
Okay. Then it's the
Still
same
beats
roll,
the
so
16.
He's still generally. Again, Freddy doesn't know for certain that he's got a tracker in there, but he knows that there's something a little bit strange, and so he's questioning Doc about it, and Doc admits that he was putting a tracker in him. So
Yeah. I don't lie.
okay. But you guys aren't in the middle of surgery having this debate. How about that? That's the
Okay,
big
you
thing
know
I was
what?
trying to do.
You know what, Doc? Doc,
Yeah.
you don't get your money if you keep this tracker in me.
Deal.
Then take it out.
No.
Then you don't get your money.
Deal.
All right, I was gonna bump that to 8 favor out of the kindness of my heart, but all right.
I got a crowbar.
Shut the fuck up, you're not here.
He's just poking his head into the operating room. I have a crowbar. Yeah, I'm okay spending 8 favors so that we know where you are.
All right, looks like I'm going to another hospital just to get it removed.
I mean,
Doc, just
there's
take it
more
out,
than
man.
one doctor that works at this hospital.
I did attach it to
Certainly
his
there
side.
is.
How about you and hear me out here. You keep the tracker in until you get the receipt, and then once the receipt has been gotten and you guys understand what trouble you might be in, then
Yeah,
you
that
can
was my
check her
idea.
out.
Or I might just hold onto the tracker then.
Okay, out of character, real quick.
Is.
Yeah.
I honestly don't want to be Freddy. I don't want Freddy to be trapped because it gets a little annoying.
Fair.
Okay.
And being watched where I'm at 24/7,
It's not 24/7. It's just
it's
a.
weird.
Where's Freddy? I don't know. Boop boop. Oh, there he is.
See, here's the other thing though, is that he is intentionally trying to play a stealth character, and he is the only character that has an active tracker on them, is the problem.
True.
Tracker is
So I can
not gonna
completely
be like-
understand that it is annoying, but I think you guys need to have this debate in character.
And can we say that Doc and Freddy come to the understanding that Doc will take the tracker out?
Freddy just wants the tracker removed because Freddy's putting his trust back in Doc, but
Yes.
but
Doc
Freddy,
trusts Freddy to an extent. It's just
if Doc trusts Freddy, then he
doesn't-
shouldn't be putting a tracker in him.
he doesn't trust the spine, my guy. But yes, no, I totally
this
understand.
is like legit
and-
frustrating me.
Okay. It is not active.
Still, Freddy as a character, I don't want the tracker. That's all I ask.
Fine.
Freddy doesn't plan on going anywhere. He's gonna be staying in the hospital for the next, I don't know. And if Doc is going somewhere, then Freddy will go with him.
Deal.
Thank
favor.
you.
Gimme. Tracker gone.
No, it's going back to 6.
Fair enough.
You can pull out the tracker, no issue. I won't require a surgery roll for that.
Oh yeah. That's completely non-invasive. In fact, it's like one of those things where like, Doc has his real arms folded on his chest, and Freddy just feels a pinch as the metal arm pokes in and like pinches it out, and then pokes back out.
I guess I guess Freddy will rest up.
I guess that's all the loose ends. Do you guys want to go to Candela now or do something else?
I
yes.
think that's all that's left. Does anybody have anything else?
Oh, Unit, at some point you wanted to purchase a high-speed bike.
Excuse me. Also, I want to look at my phone for a message, see if anything came back from anyone.
Look at a message for what?
See if anyone responded.
To what?
When I talked to Drive about the gang thing.
I don't understand what you're saying. I hear your words, but
My bad. I was leaning back a bit. I wanted to say was, could I check my phone to see if I got any reply or any activity on the message I sent to Drive?
What did you message her?
About how I took, if I remember how I
Gang?
took in her gang, and see if she needed someone to talk to.
Oh, yeah, and I said that her phone was off.
Yeah.
You don't have any responses.
All right, back to the super bike.
Okay. Do you want that like delivered? Do you want to go and meet someone and buy it from them? Like, how do you want to purchase it?
Let's go meet the person in person.
Okay.
I can come with you if you want. Bike deal sounds fun.
Who would like to come? You may. Oh god, you may come.
Yeah, let's make a whole.
Doc
That's
needs to go to Candela.
Yeah,
Doc.
no, I wasn't intending to make this a full scene. I just wanted to like mention it in. I mean, if you guys want to, you absolutely can. But I think you go somewhere, you find a guy that's like, yeah, I've got this bike. It's been good. I've been treating her well. I just haven't really been using her a whole lot lately, and I would like to see it be taken and used by someone that knows what they're doing and is going to use it. And you guys have this deliberation. You're like, oh, I come from outside world, and now I need a city bike. He's like, well, that's the thing you do. And you guys go back and forth about like how you have differences with what you think, you know, driving is about or whatnot. But like at the end of the day, you make a deal and it's all good, and we move on with our lives.
I was going.
And we
to
move on
attempt
with our.
to-
No, I'm sorry.
You butthead.
I was going to attempt to haggle on Unit's behalf because it's a skill that I rarely use.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll haggle.
I thought I would haggle and I'll get assist instead of them having to haggle.
If you want to assist in their haggle and give them advantage, I would like you to make some sort of check to convince this person that you are a good buyer.
Alright,
Maybe
so do I just
just
roll-
roll conversation, or you know, something.
Station, maybe?
If you want to roll land vehicle tech to show like you know
Oh.
things about cars or whatever.
Okay, let me see which one's highest. Conversation by 1 point.
All right, roll conversation.
15.
All right, yeah, you convince them that you're not an idiot that's going to immediately destroy this car, or this bike rather.
Point at someone.
They're like, yeah, they're a little concerned that when you say that you're like, I'm a nomad, I'm from out in the city, I have no idea what this city is about. And they're just like, okay, well, you know something about vehicle. This isn't like baby's first road bike type of material, but you.
This ain't my first one wheel.
Yeah. All right.
This isn't my
Let's
first
see what
one
you can
wheel.
do. Let's see what you do. All
It
right.
has 2 wheels.
I would allow you to have advantage on this haggle check.
Yay! Alright, let's see what I get for you, bro. I got a 23.
I'm gonna get murdered. No, I'll talk about my game.
Okay.
23 on haggle.
So, I will give you several options. You can either reduce the price, you can have another connection, or you could have them give you something extra. They can
Give
like
us
give you
something
a
extra
gift,
or reduce the
basically.
price.
Yeah.
Let's
Like
take it as
a
extra.
like a
Money's
bike
just a cost.
modification.
What's the gift?
You don't know?
Ooh, that sounds pleasant. Let's go for that.
There you go.
Bike mod. What's the bike mod?
The bike mod that they give you is a city scrambler, and what it does is it basically works like a shortwave radar that lets you know if there are any sort of high-speed people around, to let you know that there might be races around, or if there are possibly police people coming to stop you. It's just sort of like an early warning system to let you know that there's activity around you.
The scanner.
Yeah.
Nice.
And basically how that works is that whenever you are going to get into a race with either someone challenging you to a race, whether it be a policeman or just a fellow street racer, you will have advantage in your initiative, which means that you have a better chance of acting first.
Wow.
And if you want, I can you can like message that to me, and then I'll try to make sure to write it down under equipment later for the car modifications.
Scrambler?
Yep.
Oh, car mod.
Yeah. Car mod city scrambler.
Car mod plus city scrambler. Gotcha.
I might change it to a different name, like a proximity radar or something.
Scanner?
Yeah. But then you pay them out, which I assume you have already done. But I just wanted to have this little scene real quick. Okay. Now, you guys want to go to Candelas, correct?
Yes.
Yay!
I would like to say, when you mentioned the city scrambler, the only thing that came to mind was like, oh yeah, a lot of people call it a city scrambler, but personally, the cool kids call it a dragon radar.
Is that a reference to something? I don't know.
I would like to.
I would like
simply
my
say
egg point, please. I'm begging you.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I was just staring at my microphone for a minute, like, How do you not know?
Lost.
It's Dragon
Again.
Ball.
Oh.
I don't watch Dragon Ball. Also, Dragon Ball is not to
Hey,
help you find, like, warnings or anything. It's to help you find Dragon Balls.
Balls.
Ball.
Maybe go on to Candela's.
Okay. Who all is going to see Candela?
Well, I mean,
I'm going.
yep. Me,
Alright.
Doc, Candle, Doc, and I believe Freddy, because they literally just promised if Doc goes anywhere that Freddy's gonna go with him.
One thing, hook around my tuk-tuk while I test out the super bike.
Alright.
Huh?
Yeah, you could, like, race the party there or something if you want.
Yeah, I want to test it out.
Alright, yeah. You put it through its paces, and it's a very nice bike.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. You paid for it fair and square, so there's no problems.
Wow.
So who exactly is going to go up and participate in the meeting?
Freddy's gonna be out in the waiting room. It's just gonna be me and Doc.
Okay.
Then this is where I hand you the binder.
I can't come. I don't know what business is.
Candle
Okay.
hands the binder over to Doc and just says, I don't, we both know that I don't understand this.
I love
Has
to
a little
understand.
logo drawn for his music store, music shop.
I mean, Neon, if you want to go in there and represent that you want to participate in this deal, even though it's a later edition, you can be there.
This would be a
I
good
mean,
learning experience.
he will ask like, "Can I go?" Like he doesn't want to he
Can I
Candle-
go?
want to.
Candle's gonna look at him for a minute, and I would like to let me see.
Let me be clear.
I-
You guys have one reservation. You have like one scheduled event, and so if you guys all want to go in together and try and add things onto the situation, you can do so at that time. But trying to make one person, because he's got some sort of experience with corpos and execs, do everything for you guys seems like a lot.
Well, I
But
mean,
it's entirely
he's
up to
not
you guys
doing
how you wanna
everything.
do
We're
this.
kind of just handing all the stuff over.
Okay. I'm just letting you know, he is a doctor. He is not like your accountant and lawyer or whatever.
Well, Neon
Which means
says to
that's
Candle
boss.
and Doc, I just want to make sure that I do everything that she needs me to do so that everything's done by the book. That's basically all I
Fine.
wanted out of this.
You can come in, but if she says
Yay.
to call it quits, I can just help you set up an appointment later, okay?
Okay. I just want to make sure that I don't make things more difficult for the dome and for other stuff in the future.
Hey.
I just want to be part of things.
Alright. Now, let's get going. We only have a couple of days left before the damn storm hits. So let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys enter into a tall, sleek building that has got very dark construction, and some of you go inside and upstairs and stand out in the hallway as the rest of you make your way into the interior. What is playing?
Nothing.
What is playing?
Are you freaking kidding me? I don't know why the music bot's being weird. I'm gonna go grab the actual webpage link, because it's like I typed in the actual name of it and everything. Okay. a dimly lit building with sleek black and gray walls, and make your way into the chambers of Candela. She is sitting at a very simple desk in a rather large room with, modestly sized chairs. She's not a villain with like a huge tall back chair. But as you make your way into this chamber, you can feel a change in the air and know that this is not just a simple meeting. And this is where I warn you guys as players, this will be your first boss fight.
Oh.
Wait, what?
And rather than rolling attack rolls and damage, you guys will be rolling whatever skill checks you feel are necessary to convince this executive to basically agree with the terms. So, as you come in, you can see that there are a number of chairs arranged, and Candela sits at her desk waiting for you guys to approach and sit down.
Candle just immediately sits down at the chair across from her.
Okay.
Yeah, Neil will just pick one at random and sit.
I'll just pick whatever seems funniest.
You sit at the kid's chair in the back corner. There's a little table with some crayons.
Wait, no, I'm sorry, Unit. I'm not allowing you in.
Why'd you say I died in a game? I couldn't
No,
hear.
I'm just kidding. It's not.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not allowing you in. I'm sorry, man, but no.
All right. Candle sits down in front of Candela. To his right is Doc. To his left is Neon. And then another left is Unit. How about that?
No. I'm not allowing Unit in here. I'm sorry. He's not smart.
Okay.
Oh,
right.
that's smartism.
He wanted to observe, but if you don't
Yeah.
allow him in, then that is your choice.
I'm sorry, man. This is already going to be a very stressful situation. I do not need.
I'll be on
every
best behavior.
Look, I don't need Unit every couple of seconds to show up and just be like. I don't need him to just be like, ooh, what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Every couple of seconds to every individual thing.
Don't worry. Different chapter, no more milk.
This ain't about the milk, my guy.
You don't know about the milk.
Here, dude,
Yeah.
just take my laptop and watch through my eye if you want.
Oh no, you're never getting that laptop back, my guy.
It's
Oh,
gonna
I'm getting
be.
that laptop back.
Is your name on it?
Yes.
Alright.
It is
It has my
literally
logo and
going
everything.
to be taken apart, the same way that it's literally going to be taken apart in the same way that like a
How to use
head
things, you
gets
take them
taken
apart.
apart.
Trust me, that thing is old and beat up at this point anyway.
Yeah, I'll be fixing it at that point.
All right, but yeah, I'm sorry, Unit. I'm not letting you inside the room.
Don't worry.
That's fair.
Hey, Bell.
While you were gone, your character did show scope around the hospital, specifically the padded room where we. He needed a minute to scream in peace. Fine.
And Sparrow.
What?
Where is Sparrow?
He's here.
Okay,
Actually,
he was quiet.
do you guys mind if we end the session here?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
I'm sorry. My parents just got home from their trip, and I think they need to go.
No, it's alright.
That's alright.
All right.
I'm fine with ending.